All right, second half of our day night doubleheader, and boy, that need to rest early. Wow. So we're going into the NBA sector now, and I have to find out all the news what happened in the NBA. So you're gonna have to give me a couple. You have to give me a couple of seconds to get the NBA news. I know a lot of guys went here and there. I'm gonna start for Dame Lillard, and my man was released yesterday, and Portland fans was asking should they bring him back, and I say hell no. Dame gave you 12 great years. He's gone now. He's gonna be making folks $128 million the next 2 years. No thank you. Go to Lakers, go to Miami, let Riley and let Rob Lowe decide what they want to do with you. Okay? You played in the uniform, you're done. My heart goes out to you, brother. That you tore your Achilles, you didn't deserve that. Because you are a true NBA warrior. I always say nothing but good things about you. But the biggest mistake you made in your career, probably in your life, was when you came off that Denver series, when you had to play the Nuggets by yourself, basically, and you hit all those threes in that triple overtime game, right there, right there, you should have left Portland. No one cares about loyalty, bro. What they care about is what you don't do. Trust me, and I tell you that thing. No one cares. So Dame Lillard be back next year. That will be interesting. Give me 1%. As I go over here. Oh, here we go. So Dame Lillard, torn Achilles, out for the year. Let me get some of this NBA news. It's been a while since I've done the NBA, since Oklahoma City won Game 7. Take a look at the NBA. Boy, was hockey disappointing today, wasn't it? Wasn't it, folks? Hockey was a big dud. Do anyone know the Nikolai Ehlers move? Because I don't know about that. I really don't. The NBA, find out all these damn moves in the NBA. Oh man. So my man Miles Turner left left the Pacers, went to Milwaukee, and now Giannis is not happy. So for all you people, all you dreamers, you bandwagon NBA fans who like to dream all the time, and most of the time the NBA obliged by your wishes. Giannis is very pissed off that Lillard was treated the way he was by Jimmy Haslam. Well, when you mess with Jimmy Haslam gets back at you. But we'll talk about that. Dame Lillard is happy to get out of Milwaukee, oh my God. He can go anywhere. The problem is when he comes back, which should be maybe the spring of 26, it's going to take him a full year to get back to where he was when he left off. So You're not going to see the best of Dame Lillard until the 26-27 season. And by then, he'll be 37 years old. He's a 1990s baby. So he's up there in age now, but he's happy to be out in Milwaukee. I can tell you that. Hilligus, best player in the world, with Jokic, got his $285 million extension today. If you do the math, that is 4 years, 70, $71 million a year for Shea Hilligus. Incredible what the NBA pays. Shea Hilligus will be making $5.94 million a month, $1.48 million a week, 868,000 a game, and 212,000 a day for the next 4 years. And the Hilligus haters are in full force. And trust me, Hilligus has a lot of haters. All right, let me look at the NBA tracking that I can catch up with some of these lesser vans that got money over the weekend. You know me, I was so focused on the NHL that Big Money Sean, my uh, my guy who gives me all my scoops and knowledge, makes me shine. Gave me 10 texts late last night. And I'm like, who the hell are these guys? But here you go. Trey Mann, who the hell is he? Re-signed with the Hornets. Duncan Robinson was picked up in a signing trade. The Pistons are looking good. That's a team. I can tell you two teams in the East right now that will be better come September when training camp comes. Pistons and the Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta Hawks can win the East. That's how good they have become. Clint Capela went back to the Rockets. So Big Clint went back there. Surprised because you had the Lakers out there who needs a big man. And if I'm the Lakers, I would have signed him. Don't wait for DeAndre Ayton because he's going to be the type of player. But I can tell you right now, LeBron would say, you know what? These guys are full of shit. I'll get into that with LeBron James and Rich Paul, what they're putting out there the about the Lakers now. Let me see who else. Get some news. Robinson went there. Larry Nance Jr. signed with the Cavaliers. Who cares? Drew Eubanks signed with the Kings. Who cares? Hardaway Jr. went to the Nuggets are loaded up. You don't think the Nuggets for the last 3 years didn't want to spend money. Now they're spending money. You know why? They're trying to get Jokic one more in a Western Conference back. Right now, them, the Lakers, the Warriors, and the Timberwolves don't exist. They don't. The whole NBA spectrum is in the southwest of the United States. The three Texas teams and OKC. Everybody else in the NBA doesn't matter. It's not going to happen. Unless, Giannis now bitching and complaining. Who knows? I like the Mavericks getting D'Angelo Russell. I told NT they will get a point guard. Of course, he scoffed at it. What else is new? Josh Minott. I didn't even know this guy was still in the league. Went to the Celtics. All these older and Jacob Portal signed an extension with the T-Wolves. God, wow. Jacob Portal fans. I don't know why. Sandro Mama Kalishis Shirivi goes to Toronto. Of course, he goes to Toronto. Jericho Sims goes back to the Bucks. Pat Connington traded to the Hornets. Gary Harris signs with the Bucks. Jonas Valanciunas went to the Nuggets to play with his buddy Jokic, back him up. Turner went to the Bucks. Let me see how much he's. Let me see how much he's. 4 years, 107 million. Pacers got a lot of money off their books, don't they? Indiana. Don't they have money off their books now? You're not going to be paying Halliburton next year. He's out. So they're going to have some money to spend. There's nobody out there to spend the money on. That's the problem. Gershon from Sealy went with the Knicks. The Knicks need bench depth, so that's a nice little signing for the Knicks. He's getting $6 million a year. Gary Trent went back to the Bucks. Why? Trendon Horford went to the Sixers. Who cares? Jordan Clarkson signed with the Knicks. Yeah, I heard about that. That's a good ad for the Knicks. See, now the Knicks are doing like I said. Their idiot fans want stars. I told you, get a goddamn bench. I'll pick you to win the East again. They're doing it as we speak. Good for them. Torian Prince went back to the Bucks. Well, I tell you, Bucks. You know, Mason Plumlee went to the Hornets. Still in the league. Luke Kennard signed with the Hawks, but I tell you, the Hawks are having a very good offseason right now. Nigel Hayes Davis signs with the Suns. Who cares? Tyus Jones went to the Magic. Okay, nothing to get excited. Mikal Alexander Walker signed with the Hawks. Yeah, that's somebody people were talking about big. Garza went to the Celtics. Well, else is new. If you get my drift. Brook Lopez went to the retirement home, which I consider the LA Clippers. Karis LeVert went with the Pistons, yeah. Clint Capela, like I told you, went to the Rockets. Luke Cornett went to the Spurs. Oh, that bum from Boston, and the Spurs gave him $10 million a year. Boy, that's a waste of money. You couldn't go out and get Capela, San Antonio. You had to get the big white boy, really, from Boston, really. Kevon Looney signs with the Pelicans. Bruce Brown went back to the Nuggets. Excellent signing. Mighty funny how since Mike Malone has left and the general manager's left, the new whoever's running things in Denver is spending his money. That loser Dennis Schroeder went back to the Kings. Kevin Porter went to the Bucks. A lot of people signed with Milwaukee. Hey, Dame Lillard's money is being spent wisely by the Bucks. Every time you look up, they're signing bench players. Ty Jerome went with the Grizzlies. You go where you want it. Cam Johnson, I tell you, the Nuggets are having a very, very nice offseason. Of the teams in the West, they are having the best offseason. No question about it, the Nuggets. They're having a very nice offseason. Good for them. And it makes Sean will have a nice summer. Trey Jones re-signed with the Bulls. Who cares? Jake LaVia went to the Lakers. Typical. Dorian Finney-Smith went to the Rockets. That's an excellent signing. Folks, Rockets look great. And for you people who are always on the Laker bandwagon and all that, you're going to have a long winter. A long winter. Cam Spencer went with the Grizzlies. Paul Reed went to the Pistons. Santi Aldama resigned to the Grizzlies, spending some money. Jaren Jackson, just like old boy, Shea, got the big extension. He's going to be making $70 million this year. Jeff Green, the old fossil, 40 years old, went to the Rockets to chase a ring. Aaron Holiday stayed with the Rockets. They need some bench players. Tate re-signed with the Rockets. Nicholas Batum, I heard that deal, 2 years, $11 million to stay in LA with the Clippers. Hey, Cynical One, how you doing, sweetie? It's good to see you, love. Let me say hello to this beautiful lady. So the NBA continuing their buffoonery, as they like to do. Nice for the Knicks of signing good bench players. I love Clarkson. I'm a big Clarkson fan. Really am. That was a great move by the Knicks. They got to add some more though. And you can do that with how cheaply bench players come. You get a bench, I'll pick you again. Right now, that conference is a joke. Let's be real. What's up, MT?
What's going on, Mace? I believe it's the cynical one's birthday today, so
Oh,
we got
that's
to
really? Let
give
me
her
say
some
happy
birthday
birthday
wishes
to
if she's
her.
still
Let
in
me
the
say
clouds.
happy
Yeah,
birthday, sweetie.
no. I know last year I think I got drunk on my stream for her, so
Oh,
not doing that this year though. A lot of stuff going on today. Yeah, the Diddy verdict is in, but you can't. We talking about sports today, so
yeah,
yeah, man.
tell me about his verdict. Seriously, what happened
No,
with
I
him?
mean the verdict's in, but we don't know. So they have verdicts in on 4 out of the 5 counts. Not the RICO, not yet. The verdict's just not in on it yet. So the jury is still going to have to deliberate a little longer, but they submitted verdicts for the other 4 charges, which I'm not at my other device. Hold up, I'll tell you what they are. The ones that there are verdicts in on. I'll
Oh,
tell you right
cynical one.
here because I made a thumbnail. I didn't schedule it yet because everybody's speculating. People don't want to
Yeah, put
actually
that
know
foot in
what
your
the
mouth.
hell they're talking about. So yeah, and there's a chance like this there can be a mistrial here. Um, but I'm not a legal professional, but they're saying he might beat the RICO just because it's taking so damn long for the jury to deliberate. That's usually good news for the defense.
So, in other words, either he's going to get off or he's going to get hammered with the verdict.
Yeah, yeah. That's what it looks like. Of course, the prosecution wants the RICO charge because it comes with the most time. Comes with the most time. Like that's like a life sentence or something like that. Okay, so that's the racketeering count one. They have no verdict on that. Count two is the ex trafficking by force, fraud or coercion. So there's a verdict in on that. Transportation. Count three is transportation for purpose of ex work, prostitution. Um, verdicts in on that. Count four is of course trafficking. Yeah, trafficking by force, fraud, coercion. So I guess it's like count two and count four are pretty much like the same. I might have to check that on my thumbnail, but count five I know for a fact is uh transportation
Okay.
for the purposes of prostitution. So
I'll tell you, Combs did some wild things.
let me get a look at some of these.
Only thing about
Yeah,
some of the things he allegedly did, I'm going to put it like that, I'm not following it. But I will say this. What type of grown human being will let a grown man, I'm going to make this, I won't get in trouble, touch them in any way they wanted to? That tells you how weak these people who did the things he did to, especially the men, how weak they really were as human beings, and that's sad. It's pathetic. Such weakness. Then Auntie just gave you the video update, or probably who knows when the verdict will come, but they have come with a decision,
yeah,
which
that's
is
what. Yeah,
sad.
it's a partial verdict. Um, they're still deliberating on the racketeer charge, but everything else
It's, uh,
is pretty much done. They came to a
I,
verdict on that.
it's amazing how much gray hair Diddy has now since he's been in jail.
Yeah, I mean he was dying it before, bro. You know, He was just fermenting it before, like heavy.
Combs, I
So
don't know. All right, Joe Ingles went back to the Timberwolves. I don't know who these guys are.
who? Joe
uh,
Ingles?
I know
Joe
who Joe
Ingles has
Ingles
been
is.
solid through his entire career.
No, I
Um,
know who he is.
you know,
He had some great
the
years
big
in
moves
Utah
are
before
I
he.
don't know how the hell the Milwaukee Bucks just wrestled Miles Turner away from their rival in one day. How the hell? After a trip to the finals, and he's been there his whole damn career. What the
All right,
hell is going on?
I'm, I'm gonna do Miles Turner. Okay, I'm gonna do him. You're Miles Turner, right? You had a subpar NBA Finals on your money deal, on your money year. Pacers noticed that, and the Pacers decided to say, let's wait and see what happens, and who's going to be the first team to jump them. And whoever jumps them, if the money's right, we'll let them go. Well, Milwaukee gave him $101 million for 4 years. Indiana said, we ain't touching that. So Indiana gets $25 million in cap space. Good for them. Jabari Smith cried today because he got more money than he ever dreamed of from his team, the Rockets.
Yeah, bro, they're just spending. Um, as they should, as they should. I mean, they were pretty much on a free roll, so they were able to kind of just see what they were missing, in the playoffs, pretty easily. So that's it. The Rockets have been upgraded at damn near every damn position, you know, or they just got backup
Rockets,
for it.
they got backups. The Rockets are looking good, folks. Like
You know.
anybody still hang on that LeBron Laker dream? That dream is long over.
No, that's that. Yeah, that's over, bro. This is it. Uh, this is his last year in LA,
Like
if he
someone
even
said,
finishes the whole year.
the other day, 8 very disappointing years in Los Angeles.
I can't say 8 disappointing years. I mean, you got a title out of it. It was the only title anybody could have won that year. So, but the other seven are pretty much disappointments. You
James
know,
Harden, we signed with the Clippers. I tell you one thing about Harden, he likes to lose. I tell you.
I mean, he can't win though. He's not willing to do what's necessary to win. You know, he's gonna have to give up the damn ball, and yeah, he's gonna have to give up the ball. If you notice, that's the only time he was successful was when there's another
Of
like
course.
primary ball handler on the team. You know? He had to play with Chris Paul. He had to play with Kyrie Irving. He had to play with Russell Westbrook. That's the only time he was successful. But being the primary ball handler, it's just too easy to play against in the playoffs. God rest his soul. Kobe called that shit out.
And Eric Gordon's still in the league. Unbelievable.
The Nuggets got rid of MPJ, picked up Cam Johnson and brought back Bruce Brown. Um, I heard you raving about SGA's and masterpiece of a damn extension, like damn mega extension.
Hey, look, I like the kid for the last 2.5 years. And I'll just say this Heligus reminds me so much of Walt Frazier. He's just something, and he's a hell of a basketball player. Doesn't get enough respect nationally.
I mean,
And
you're getting
you
71
know,
M's a season. What more do you want? Okay. I'm like, you're getting 71 M's a season. You're the finals MVP. You're the scoring champion. You're the league MVP. You're champion. That's it, man. Done data. Nobody has to respect you. You got the hardware and the jewelry to and the M's and the money to to give everybody the finger. Read them and weep. That's it. You know, Freeman Wade. You know, and that we need to get back to that. What happened to being the best player on the best team? You know, that
I don't know. I
that
mean,
should get more praise
that,
these days.
and it doesn't, unfortunately, unless it's a player that the NBA casual fandom likes.
Well,
Fan fleet. Now this is you just went on and on
that
about
boy is a that boy is an OKC Thunder player, likely for life with this
now
damn.
you just talked about SGA. Nobody had a great week and a half, and Fred Van Fleet getting 2 years, 100 million.
Yeah,
No stick sense.
and tell me how damn D'Angelo Russell only gets 2 years, 13.
That's the easy answer
I'm
because
like, damn, what did
D'Angelo.
he get waived or something?
I don't know, but I know this.
Because
D'Angelo
he's over
Russell
there
does
playing
have
for pennies.
he does have baggage.
I mean, right now he's got the perfect skill set to fill in for Kyrie till Kyrie gets back and to back him up.
Right. Last time he was up there, I said they was getting a point guard. You was mocking me about it. Told you they was gonna get
I'm just
somebody.
I'm just like either you really wanted to go to Dallas or you must just have too much money, man. You just don't care. Like I don't see how he can get more than that, bro.
And, well, he took what he had. He's on a very good team. Daniel Gafford got 3 years, 60 million. He's on a very good team. I would go to Dallas
So
and take.
why'd you guys wait? Why'd you guys wave Aiton over there, man? What's that all about?
They just didn't want him anymore. They're happy about it too.
Well,
And I told you guys on draft night, the kid's going to play. That's another reason why they got rid of him. The kid Yang is going to play. He's going to be the backup.
hey, I'm just hoping maybe we can scoop up Aiton because if y'all bought him out, he's probably willing to play for anything. So see what happens. You know, I know Indiana's going to try to make a play at him. Of course, the Lakers are going to try to make a play at him. You know,
I'll put it to this way: the Rockets came out and the Bucks. I will put the Rockets and Bucks coming out like roses because of the three big men that was available. Capela going back to Houston to come off the bench, and Miles Turner getting his money. Now the problem with Miles Turner is Giannis is not happy right now.
yeah,
Dame
but
Lillard
there's nothing Giannis can do about anything, bro. He's under contract,
sure is.
so he's kind of stuck there, at least for a season. That's the way I see it. So I mean, what you gonna do about it? You gonna make it work, make it happen. You know, I mean, I don't see what Giannis would be pissed off about. You're the guy they just dropped has a torn Achilles and like some what was he got blood clot issues and some other stuff too and doesn't play defense.
And
So
also,
they
and he's just
the
and he's
Bucks made a
ecstatic.
serious
He walked
move,
with them.
yeah, to make themselves competitive against their division rival. Um, they snatched a very important piece from their division rival and put it on your team. A guy with the popped Achilles couldn't help you, not right now. So, you know, I mean, where'd that kid Alexander
That's
Walker end
it,
up
man.
going?
Oh man, I should know that. Let me see. It's coming up. 'Cause I got the whole list right here of who went where. Alexander Walker. That was a good trade for. That was a good trade for Detroit getting Duncan Robinson.
I told you,
Detroit's gonna
Miami
be
don't
real
want him
good.
no more. Miami ready to clean house.
So the NBA. just like the NHL, their free agency is not nothing to write home about. Also, even though I do like from reading this list teams who have filled out their bench.
Bro, everybody's dumping salaries. That's why I don't let blame LeBron James for opting in. Man, you better get this damn money, man, and then move on. Because the Lakers were not going to give you a contract, and you were not going to be able to get a decent sign and trade anywhere. So he did right. You opt in, play this last season in LA, see what the
Yeah, he
Lakers can
wants
do.
to.
Yeah,
Rich Paul. Rich Paul's trying to get him to Dallas. That's where he wants to go. To go with eight. To go with
I'm
80. I could have told you people when they got Doncic and they never told him about it. He very quietly has a vendetta against Genie Buss and old boy Rob Lowe. You know him as Rob Palinka because he was not informed. All right, Mikael Alexander Walker went to the Hawks. Hawks has had a great week, folks. Hawks looking real good. Them, the Pistons, they look real good in the East right now. Very
and the
winnable East.
Pistons are screwed. They can't re-sign Malik Beasley.
Oh yeah, because of the gambling allegations.
Yeah, so I don't know about the Pistons, bro.
Knicks right now at the top, in my opinion, of the East.
That's if you say
Getting
so.
Jordan
With no
Clarkson.
no coach and no bench.
Well, I keep saying that they're going to name Brunson the coach soon.
Yeah,
That's why they're letting the whole summer go quiet.
like I say,
You
no
know how
coach,
some
no bench.
franchises do. They do it very quietly. We'll see.
Like I
It's
say,
early.
you're gonna see some
You
more.
usually get your bench players in August.
Yeah, you're gonna see some serious moves still
I don't
getting
know about
made.
trades, but you're going to see some more moves.
Now you're gonna see some trades. These teams are clearing out a lot of cap space. Teams that aren't gonna be competing for championships don't even want to. They don't even want to like tiptoe on that second apron. They don't even want to tiptoe on it. So you're gonna see a lot of just dumps like why'd they waive this guy? Why'd they waive this one? Why'd they buying this guy out? Yeah, that's why. You know, it's
I
it's
like
it's
that. NBA,
it's championship or cheap,
in,
like for real.
in, a lot of NBA media doesn't like the second apron. I don't know
I mean,
why.
this is what not. This is the answer to the player empowerment era. You can blame LeBron James for that. You
Oh,
know,
of course.
they set all of this stuff up thinking that they were gonna really tie the hands of these owners, and it worked for a little bit. It did work for a little bit, but you know, these guys got so greedy that they just signed the CBA. You know, saying all of this stuff, and they ain't worried about second and third aprons because that's owners' issues. But now, guys are getting dumped before they have to get super maxes. The only way that these people, these owners, are willing to give you a super max is if you win an MVP, a scoring title, and a title. Like for real, you need all of that. Like a trip to the finals ain't enough. Ask Luka Doncic. A trip to the finals and all NBA teams ain't enough. You better win MVPs and titles, or else they will dump your ass.
So you don't agree with old boy and the female owner getting rid of him the way they did
Getting rid of who?
when they got rid of Doncic?
Nah. I mean, I just say you're not trying to win. You weren't trying to win. I mean, if you know that you're gonna hit the lottery, like if you know you're gonna mortgage your house for 100 grand and just buy 100,000 lottery tickets with it because you just know you're gonna hit the lottery, then I guess it was a smart move because they hit the lottery. Got
Well,
the
we
number
all
one
know.
pick.
Well, we all know the
But
lottery was fixed.
yeah, But that's the only way I think it's a good move is if you know your ass is about to get the number one pick. Other than that, I don't see no other reason to trade your 26-year-old All NBA player. And I don't want to hear all of that. He's not in shape. The dude is 26 years old, All NBA. You don't win championships without a guy like that. So why would you get rid of him for a 32-year-old that's injury prone? You know, if you're actually trying to win a championship, that makes no sense. Like you don't win championships without an all NBA player on your team. You know, so I'm not gonna trade my 26-year-old that just got me to the conference final, got me to the finals. Um, I'm not getting rid of that guy. Like I get it, you don't want to give him the super max, but you're supposed to want to give it to some damn body. You know the way the league works. You got an all NBA player that you have the bird rights to. You're supposed to want to give it to that guy. So I'm just saying. I mean, I don't mind the move if you're just trying to save some money and you know you're gonna you're gonna hit the lottery. But I do mind the move if your goal is to win championships.
Okay.
What they say. I'm not gonna trade my 5 carat diamond for 5 1 carat diamonds. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah. I understand what you're saying.
You know.
Yeah, Dallas.
You know?
Hey, if you're
But I
Dallas,
mean, it's all great. It's all good, bro. You hit the lottery, so it's gravy. Yeah, go big or go home, bro. Just put it all on red. You know what I'm saying? On 00. Fuck it. You know, just gonna mortgage our future and put it all on 00. Tank the rest of the season, barely make the lottery by accident, and just hit the motherfucker.
I hear you. I hear you, man.
It's like you said. I mean, I'm with you, bro. It's fixed. It's gotta be, bro. You have to know you're doing that shit, bro.
Yeah, NBA. I've been saying it for years, and I'm not an NBA hater. Am I bitter the way the NBA is gone? Yes, I am. That's why I kill it every chance I get. But that said, I said you should have been here, Auntie. I had Melina and Moss in the chat, and I said this is how the final four picks is going to go. Charlotte is going four because there's no way they're letting Cooper Fly go there. Philly is being punished at three because of all the theatrics that went on this year that embarrassed the league. Okay, with two clowns, one with a podcast and the other one chasing lions, and they barely played this year. Okay, the NBA wasn't going to let Philly. So what they did was they moved San Antonio up to make it look good, and they gave the pick to Dallas to for people like me to get off their necks about the league is fixed. That NBA final had to happen because the NBA had to save face with all the theatrics that's been done. And it was a great final. I know a lot of people don't want to buy into it, but it was great fun.
I mean, it went 7 games. I thought it was great for the basketball heads.
Yeah, like me,
Um,
the old school guys. Yeah, and yourself, and
I mean,
you guys like me and you.
yeah, I mean, I was interested from game to game. But at the same time, you know, I mean, it would be nice to see like that championship mean something. I don't like seeing teams heavily favored like OKC was when they haven't won anything. Like I don't see how you're that heavily favored. That makes no sense. And I think that's when people bitch about the ratings. That has a little something to do with it. When you have a team that's that highly touted, against another team, a lot of people didn't feel the need to tune in. So that should have been hyped up as a closer matchup, as the close matchup that it actually was. Rather than just one has a way better record than the other one, so we think they're gonna win. Like, nah, bro.
I'm gonna give Oklahoma City all the credit in the world.
A bunch of guys on
But
the squad that ain't
boy,
never won nothing.
but boy, Halliburton got off to a great start in Game 7 before the Achilles broke.
Nah, I mean, bro, they just made it seem like OKC it would be the biggest choke job ever if OKC loses, and I'm like, why?
because they
Like
don't
why?
like
You saw what was
OKC.
up, bro. Indiana was a quarter and a half away from a championship, dude.
They don't like OKC,
You know?
and that's what I'm trying to tell you. They just don't like them. And the reason why they don't like them is something that a guy did a story on. I think it was on ESPN, and he told the truth. He said, "The reason why this team gets a lot of heat is because they did it the old-fashioned way. They built it." Problem with the NBA fan, and this is why I criticize the casual fan, in the NBA, but they're the reason why, Anthony, the NBA is plummeting year by year because they only want to see stars. They don't care about teams. I mean, Auntie, before you came up here for the first time, right? I predicted the Knicks to go to the playoffs in 2021. You know how much fucking beef I got from guys who's coming here about the Knicks? And then the night when they clinched their playoff spot in New Orleans, that's when me and General went at it, bro. He's trying to tell me that Zion Williamson is one of the great players. I said, "You crazy, bro? Does he play?"
I mean, when he's on the court, bro, he's the best player
When he's playing, he's
usually.
good, but the problem is NT never plays.
Yeah, I mean, he's averaging. They said he's averaging like maybe 30 games a season. It's not good. It's not good. So, I mean, if he wants this money, I personally think New Orleans is about to make. They're about to move him too. They do not want to max extension him, and if he's smart, he don't. He wouldn't even take a damn the extension that they'd offer him. It would have so many damn clauses
Loopholes.
in it, and yeah. I, I, he should be perfectly okay with getting out of there. If he's smart, he wouldn't mind going over to you guys. I mean, I guess you don't want him, but I think Portland would be
Hey,
a good
I'll take him
opportunity
because
for
one
him.
thing about my team, we'll get his ass in shit. Speaking of
That's what
that,
I mean. That's where you want to be, bro. You want to be in Port. If you're Zion, you want to be in Portland or Utah or some shit, bro.
yeah, that's what I said
Like,
before, and guys think I was crazy, but now, it's right as
or
always.
even him, he can go back to damn Charlotte. He can take his ass back to damn North Carolina, because he's from South Carolina or whatever,
Yeah, he
and
can do that.
go take your ass back home, bro. And stay out of trouble, homeboy. But he doesn't need to be in these party cities and shit.
No, you're right. I'm not. You're right about that. He should be home. Well, I don't think he should be home because his mother feeds him too much.
Well, I mean, if he were in North Carolina, like if he were in Charlotte, it'd pretty much be right back at Duke, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? You go to Charlotte, Durham's right around the corner and shit. Um,
Get in shape.
his fam is, right up the block, but it's not New Orleans, bro. You don't have to eat crawfish and fried chicken and shit, man. But I get it. The trainers in Charlotte aren't all that great.
Yeah, that's
If
why he
you,
should do what Dame Lillard did today. Dame Lillard is going to rehab in Portland for the next 6 to 8 months, and the Blazers are going to take good care of him.
I mean, where is he gonna come back to you guys?
I hope not. I started a platform tonight about that. I hope not. I
I
hope
mean,
Dame.
he gonna get his bread, so it's
I
all
hope,
good.
I hope Dame goes to the Lakers. Go chase a ring, bro.
Nah, bro, he doesn't fit. He doesn't fit.
I like the players we have now.
There's only one basketball. Not even the Lakers would put him, LeBron, and Luka Doncic together.
No,
Not
that's
the
not
end
going
of
to
next
happen.
season.
I
Not
believe
three
LeBron
seasons
will
from
be
now.
somewhere. I believe LeBron will be somewhere else next year.
Yeah, I mean
Hell, the
that's the
way Rich
purpose of
Paul is
opting in.
talking, he may be somewhere else this year.
No, I mean, look, I think Rich Paul was actually for once. I don't think this tweet is cryptic or this statement is cryptic. I think he's just pretty honest. Like, look, man,
Say that again.
I'm opting in. You guys are gonna make whatever moves that you're gonna make to hopefully give me a contender. Or halfway through the season, I'm gonna want out because team, I can force my way somewhere for pennies on the dollar. You know, I can force my way because he still has the no trade clause. With that. So he can force his way for half the size of that contract if he can go all the way to the trade deadline. So, I think
Yeah,
he just did what, but still, if he and Laker can build him and Laker, if him and Luca can build a contender right there, and they're just missing one piece, that does put the pressure on the Lakers, man. Get it done now, because if, like, you can say whatever you want, you're sick of LeBron, but if him and Luca build a contender, it ain't gonna be a contender minus a LeBron. So you need to get it done now. Like, you can't pull LeBron James off of a contending team and think the team is just all of a sudden gonna be just as good. You know,
I think
so I don't blame
personally,
him for opting in.
I think personally the Lakers are more focused on can they get Lucas signed than how LeBron feels.
And they should be, but the same thing that Rich Paul is asking for is the same thing that's going to get Lucas signed. You know, build a contender. You know, you definitely do what you got to do for the future, but there's no reason why that team can't be a contender next year. You guys were third in the West last year. You ran into a bad matchup in the first round. That's the way LeBron sees it. Even though
I'm
the
gonna tell
rest
you
of
the
us,
reason why
yeah,
they can't be a contender in the West because the four teams in the Southwest are just younger and better.
I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, you got Luca, you got LeBron. You can win any game or series.
Luka
You can.
Doncic, right? If he goes up against uh, SGA, would be embarrassed. If he goes up against uh, Van Fleet, who I don't think is all that, but I believe Van Fleet can handle his own against Luka
I mean,
on
LeBron James doesn't want to have to deal with Kevin Durant in any round of any playoff series ever in his life.
that Houston team. I'm telling you right now, folks. I never thought. I said last year there would be a 55 win team. They won 53, but this Houston team is ready to challenge OKC right now, folks. That will be theater in the Western Conference. Again, Golden State's too old. Look how pissed off they are that who's the big man they wanted and he went too.
Kevon, I know they lost Kevon Looney to New Orleans.
I think the Warriors will get 8. And at least the Lakers. I'll say this between the difference between the Lakers and the Warriors, in my opinion. At least the Lakers have replenished a superstar. Matter of fact, I will call Doncic a megastar. The Warriors go out and get old ass Jimmy Butler. Just fix the over the hill gang image. That's what the Warriors are. The Warriors are 4 years too late.
But at the end of the day, Steph Curry is about to be 37 years, 36, 37
Exactly.
years
You're
old.
proving my point.
That they understand that it's over. Like,
It's
when
over.
Steph is done, it's over. So they don't mind pairing other guys Steph's age or close to it with him, because it's over when he's done anyway. So they don't mind that. They know they'll go right back into purgatory, bro, for the next 25, 30 years until they
Ain't
draft
lying
another
about
Steph
that.
Curry. They don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. I've noticed that with the Warriors. They don't give a fuck, bro. You know?
Yeah,
They're
they
like,
don't care.
they're all in on Steph, bro. They're willing to go as far as he takes them.
I agree with that.
You know? And
I
then
agree.
they'll just keep putting whoever the fuck they can around him. But that's it, bro. They're gonna ride that shit until the wheels fall off, bro.
If it kills them, they're gonna get a big man. Even though I don't think it's gonna help, they will get a
No, I
big
mean,
man.
I think they were
The
they
Warriors.
were one hamstring away from showing you something. I mean, let's keep it real. If Steph doesn't pull that hammy, it looks like they're gonna get past Minnesota, bro. At least just judging by what you saw in game one, because they were
No, I
giving
didn't do
Minnesota
that.
a
I
bad
didn't
look.
watch that series. I did
Okay.
Knicks.
Well, the,
I
the
did.
the the series was all Minnesota after Steph pulled that hammy. But Steph pulled that hammy like what in the beginning of the second half or some shit, bro, in game one, and the Warriors were up by like damn near 20 or something, bro, and they ended up winning game one, and then they didn't win another game.
Yeah, I didn't do the
But
West. I
but
did
I'm
the
just
East.
saying we all agree it's a like when Steph was on, it's a different team when Steph's on the court, and Minnesota was having a tough time with them. So
Oh yeah,
if that Golden State team gets to the conference finals, it's definitely a different series against OKC than it yeah, with OKC than it was with the Wolves. It's definitely just a different dynamic. I don't think they just knock Golden State off in five like gentlemen sweep them like that.
yeah. I know
Just
what you're saying.
real. You
I,
know,
I
I'm not
definitely
saying
do.
they don't still get a win, but that might be another 7 game series for OKC right there. 6, 7 game, like right after the Nuggets won.
Knicks
Because
got to do a little more,
I'm
and
being real. I don't think Minnesota. If Steph don't pull that hammy, bro, I don't think Minnesota beats them.
yeah, I'm a big believer.
Because bro, I mean, everybody talks about a great defense and all of this stuff, bro. But let's keep it real. Unless you got Wimby on the perimeter, your defense is just gonna be different when number 30 is out there. Like he's
I
about to
said
put some serious stress on your defense just being there.
one of the things I was going to say tonight about San Antonio is it's time for them to win 55 games. Boy, look what we have as a guest. Why don't you pull up for a couple of minutes? Come on.
What's up, Brownie?
Yeah, come up. Come on up, gorgeous.
Brownie, I'm gonna do something about I mean the verdict's in, but we don't know what it is. So I'm not gonna do all types of crazy speculation.
Come on up for a few minutes, baby. Come on. Pull up.
Uh,
It'd be nice to say hello to as always. The beautiful brown Yella.
they're still deliberating on the Rico.
Boy, you talk
Uh,
about someone that
yeah,
is really taking herself to the next level. Very happy for her. Yes, yes. Say hello to her.
we're all happy for Brownie,
Hell
but
yes, we are.
there's still haters
Oh, and
in,
she got a
in
lot
the
of them
air
already.
though, bro. There's still haters in the air. Don't sweat it. We see them.
Yeah. I'm not over there, but I know the suspects. Let me just put it to you that way. I know the suspects.
The thing is, they wonder why, like, I don't just run up every time. I'm like, I done ran up on enough of these niggas when they step out of line and shit. But the main reason why I don't is because these women that you have in these spaces here are extremely tough on their own, like for real, for real. And most of these niggas that be trying them, then they'll hurt their feelings, bro, if they just decide to. Just with a couple of words, all right, from your smartphone, like you'll hurt their feelings. So ain't no reason to to pretend like these women in this space be victims. Not because they're villain. I'm just saying not because they're villains, but they're more than capable of like snatching the souls out of these dudes, like
I saw that.
literally just snatching their hearts right out of their chest.
I
I've
saw
seen
that
it
a
happen
couple
too
of
many
weeks.
times.
I've seen it too, and they didn't do it to me because at that time they knew that I had my baby's back. What's my baby's name again? Come on, I haven't seen her in a minute. Brownie Ellie's joining us right now. The beautiful one is here. There she is.
We got
Hey
the
y'all.
brownie one. What's up?
How you doing, gorgeous?
The sweet one.
Yes, very, very sweet and elegant. I let people
What's
know
up,
that's my
brownie?
baby niece. Leave her alone. How you doing, sweetheart? Oh,
She's
she
not up
dropped
here no
off.
more.
She'll be back. She dropped off for us. Oh, when I used to have channel whites back, they didn't dare F with me, bro. Women used to come in here, talk all that shit, and I used to just say, hey, look, leave her alone.
Yeah, I almost forgot some of the shit that popped off on your channel. Wow.
Yeah. A lot of it is about, me having channel white spackers. Like,
Or I seen shit pop off with all types of women on your channel. They just be fighting over Mace, man.
you know,
Hey y'all,
how you doing,
What's up,
gorgeous?
Brownie?
I'm good. I'm about to get off work in like about 2.5 seconds. So I'm great. How y'all doing today?
We're
Good,
chilling.
good,
You know I'm
good.
about to be messy, Brownie. All right, so I had to wait for her to come up here to do this.
Yeah, go ahead,
They
Auntie.
saying
What's
that
up?
they saying that you took down your channel. Somebody done tried you on some bullshit. What happened?
Yeah, what happened?
No, okay. So no.
I'm not that you took down your channel. You took down your content. Go ahead. That's
I
what.
took down my content like 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago. Um, I actually took down my channel like 4 or 5 weeks ago. Because I needed a detox from the internet. So
I'm gonna let you and
the
Auntie talk
best
about it
deterrent
later.
is just to not have it available. So that's why I took down my content. When I started my channel back up, I didn't bring my content back up because I didn't feel like it. Um, I just took down the last thing that happened on it, and people weren't paying attention to my channel before when I took everything down. So they think I took everything down because of my last show. But no, I was already down before my show.
All right, all right.
It's been down for a couple weeks. I just took that shit down too.
And people just be saying shit, man. That's why I don't even take it. I didn't check. You know? I was like, I'm gonna ask Brownie about it.
Yeah, I took my content down all June. People just
When I
now
first
noticed.
came into space, I had I remember I had gotten into some stuff with some people I was working with, and I was like, I'm about to just rebrand this whole shit. Like, I was like, I took all my content down, and somebody hit me up and they caught me in it, just like, no, man, just keep pushing, man. The channel growing and all of that stuff. That was before I was monetized, before I ever did a purge, before any of that stuff. So
Well, I'm working. It's summertime, and y'all know because y'all been interacting with me online for a minute. Y'all know my slowest time is through the summer. Like I'm not trying to be in the house online on the internet all day. Like nah, it's summertime Chicago. Like the fuck, you be outside.
yeah, it's beautiful days. That's why I was like, it's a beautiful day today. So I enjoy some fresh air.
Yeah, the sun is sunny. Chicago, like it's a whole new city. It's only warm here for like about 2.5 days. So I need to get outside and enjoy it before we get back to winter. Uh-huh.
Yeah, y'all got 4 seasons where you at. Ah, damn
So
that.
I
Hey,
be
it's
going.
shorts and a t-shirt every day out here.
That's how I'm trying to be. So I can't. I'm in the house through the winter, like through the winter time, through the spring because it's still cold. Through the fall, I'm in the house. So in the summertime, I'm outside. I ain't got time to talk to y'all niggas on YouTube like that. I'm outside and I'm making money.
No, that's the truth. So I'm like, I know I got more shit to do, but I know, I got to do something because when you don't produce content, but I'm just gonna think of some other avenues to put out content. That's it. Because live streams are draining and they're time consuming.
They are. I
Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing like shorts and stuff again. I'm gonna ease back into it. But I told people like I'm not gonna be probably back until Labor Day weekend because that's when my birthday is, and I'll pop back out for my birthday. I'll be transitioning back into that fall time shit.
Hey, it's gonna be the same thing. These people be having the same conversation
They be talking about the
they were
same
already
shit.
having.
Don't nothing
Yeah,
change.
that's what I'm saying. You can. This is like shit for 2-3 years. Come back, it'll be the same shit going
They
on.
be arguing about the same shit for 2 3 years.
Yeah,
They gonna miss the
you're
fucking
not
thing.
gonna lose track of the story. You know?
So I'm
And
enjoying my time off. I'm traveling. I got a couple of trips planned out for the next. I'm leaving in a couple of weeks, and then I'm coming back, and then I'm leaving back out again in a couple of weeks. A couple of weeks after that, I ain't got time to be online arguing with you niggas. Not y'all niggas. These niggas.
Like I say, I came to talk to Mace about sports. I'm like, yo, But we just happened to see what was up with the Diddy trial. They got the verdicts in for 4 of the 5 counts. Of
What
course,
was the
it's not.
verdict? What?
Nah, we don't know. It's
Oh,
it's in the. They're still deliberating on on count 1, which is the racketeering.
here.
So the verdict's in on two
Your home
counts of
face.
trafficking, 2 counts of transportation um to commit the X work or whatever. Um, so we'll see what's up. We'll probably find out what's up before the likely before the 4th of July.
No, okay.
Shouldn't take too long to find out whether or not he's guilty, not guilty, or the jury's hung for the racketeering.
I want to know what's gonna happen. I think he's guilty as hell, but I might
I
be
mean,
biased.
hey, the law has to. The, this has to be in. You know, oof. I ain't no lawyer, and I'm glad I ain't a juror on this one. I would have did everything I could to get out of that. You need Q-tips drenched in holy water
They
every
ain't
day
getting
for the rest of
paid.
your
They
life.
ain't getting paid enough.
After I'm like, I'll buy my own lunch, bro. I don't want to. I don't want to hear. I don't want to have to watch this footage. I don't want to have to replay this testimony. I don't know. I'm good. I'm good. I don't
Yeah,
even want
so
that
much
on my
shit.
conscience. And I wouldn't even feel right writing a book about it. Like profiting from this disgusting shit. Hell no. It's gotta be a better way to make a million. But yeah, that's what I think. I believe he is going to go down for a while. And 14 months from now you'll hear that he faked his death. And
I can
you'll
see that.
never find the body. Well, you won't hear that he faked had a
I
heart
can see
attack or
that.
something.
They
And
gonna lock up
Hmm.
that double that they had locked up.
yeah,
Remember the first time he was in jail and that wasn't him. They gonna lock that nigga up.
for real. That's what I believe. I believe he's gonna be an informant for the rest of his life. That's it. You know?
Cause that was not Diddy on that mugshot. It was almost Diddy.
I mean, like, yo, the real Diddy got white hair.
Well, the
You know,
eyes was too close together and the ears wasn't right.
the real Diddy got white hair, and he is only 170 pounds. Y'all got a dude up there with black hair that's about 250. Okay, that ain't Diddy. you know, so
Mace, how you been? How's everything? I haven't talked to you in a couple months. Since last
Yeah,
time I was up
last
here.
time you come up here, that was like back in May. It's great to hear from you, sweetie. You know how it goes, but all of us, we meet, like, we knew each other from a spot. With you, it's always been Platinum's room.
Mm-hmm.
But once we start doing our own thing, we're in our own worlds.
Look, my little YouTube world is insane.
But the people who I really care about, the people I really appreciate, like yourself and Auntie, I always keep in touch with.
Absolutely.
I'm not one of these that act like I don't know you anymore just because I'm making a couple of dollars. I'm being real about that, love. There are a lot of dudes who do that.
I
I
made
mean,
sure
they,
what's up, bro. I was like, yo, I can have whatever. I know. Remember, Platinum asked me about that. You know, up on your
no,
show that day.
Platinum's the best, man.
Because I popped up like the day after, you know, the purge, and he's like, "Yo, you just had that many people in your chat. You
Hey,
came over to Maces." I'm like, "Yeah, why not?" You know?
I'll not forget this as long as I live, bro. This is to you, Auntie. When I was in the hospital, and I just had 3 surgeries to my kidney, bro. No joke. They had to clean it out. And when you gave me love, like you showed me about your first purge, bro, that meant the world to me, bro. And I'm just happy that I believed in you so much that I told you that shit's gonna work, bro.
Well, we'll see. Fifth annual one coming up at the end of the
There you
year.
go.
We'll see how that finishes.
That's the end of the summer one.
Nah, I don't. Nah, we don't have anything planned for the end of the summer. I'm with Brownie, man. I'm about to enjoy my summer. That stuff
Uh,
takes a lot. It takes a lot of work and a lot of planning. You know,
yeah, I know it does. I know.
and it's the event. I think you got Brownie backstage again,
Okay, I
but
got
not the event is one thing, and then you have to also protect so that um and now it's gone into us. We got to make sure there's a cash prize and stuff now because that's kind of the thing with all the competitions now. So it just requires a little more planning and
I,
um and stuff to protect it. So
I was
we'll
saying,
see.
if my channel keep going how it's going, my ass gonna have to be on the fucking purge. I don't know what the fuck.
It's enough time. No,
No, I don't want to be on the purge. I don't
it.
want to be. It be so look. I don't know how I'll be in the middle of shit. I'll be minding my business, and I'm sticking to that.
You know why you're in the
I,
middle of shit, gorgeous? It's because who you attract. Because a lot of your haters, and I'm being honest with you, sweetie, a lot of your haters don't attract that.
but Mace, see, you were around. You helped me to promote the first one, so
Mm-hmm.
you remember you know what the concept actually is,
Yes.
and that's really what it's for. It's so that everybody gets into one spot and ain't no more shit afterwards. Like that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Get it out. And that's it. Leave me alone tomorrow. If you ain't
Mm-hmm.
gonna leave me alone tomorrow, we about to bust out microphone cords today. Like we're about to just blow them today. It is what it is. But you're like that's it. You're either gonna leave me alone tomorrow, or you're not gonna have a voice tomorrow, or I'm gonna roast you so bad that you're gonna look stupid trying to address me tomorrow. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's the purpose. But I don't know. People think it's just some clown show now. So I get it. It's Mickey Mouse stuff. But the purpose was so people can purge that shit out, get it out your system, and move on with your content. You know? That's why I don't do it very often because that shit needs to build up.
People have to actually have actual issues.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got the whole year. Even when you get into shit, you still got the whole year to squash shit with people. You know,
Yeah.
because most of the stuff gets squashed, or people just agree to disagree. You know, if we did it every month, it wouldn't even make sense because people squash it. It's for the stuff that's just ongoing and seems like it'll never end. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of times it really doesn't end.
Yeah.
Because you can make up 1 minute, next minute you're at each other's throats again over stupidity.
Uh,
You know,
I'm
but
just like
the
it's just
concept is
when
great.
people can confront each other on neutral ground,
Mm-hmm.
nobody can. It's no back and forth. Like everything gets out. You know,
Right there in the open.
everything gets out. Everybody hears it. You know, that's it. You can't backtrack. You go, well, this person said this, or I misunderstood this. I thought this. I said this. This is what it is. I got receipts. All that. Nah, you can't do all that. The other
Mm.
person's right there, so people get to address whatever. Like I said, it was a concept. It was. It's just people lost it. It turned into a fucking clown show. So I get it. You know?
I don't look at it as a clown show. I think it was something that you innovated, you was creative about it, and I think the one thing you did, but nobody has the courage to do in Black YouTube, you brought all sectors together.
All of it ain't
That's
a
what
clown
it
show, but when they start breaking out them your mama jokes, that shit
Yeah.
is a clown
Well, I
joke.
mean, like I said,
is.
that's gonna happen when like when it gets big like that, and it's no real it's just not real smoke. And I get it. You know, people just need to be honest. Like, bro, like we don't have any real smoke with each other. We're just over here trying to get views. I'm putting your name in title to get views, and I'm hoping you put mine back in yours to get some views, and we can push each other. If people were just honest about that, I wouldn't have a problem with it.
Hey,
Like,
look,
just say y'all up here faking it, but don't pretend like y'all don't like each other when y'all are really like professional wrestlers. Pretending like you want to delete each other when in actuality you're just trying your hardest not to hurt each other.
hey, look. It's like I say,
That's the vibe I get from a lot of these folks.
yeah,
The
like I
fake
say,
beef be out of control.
you know, I like to see people prosper. I have no like hating me or anything. And when people do well, I'm very happy for them. Especially people who I met through these sectors, I'm very happy for them. You know, I mean, I remember when I first came to. I'll tell you a quick story. So when I used to be on YouTube, I used to watch music videos, but this ugly dude kept popping up in my algorithms. So one night I said, let me check this guy out. Why this guy is always in my algorithms. And it's somebody who, me and him are cool to this day. And that was O'Shea Duke Jackson. And I was at his Rumble one night, and I couldn't believe what I was hearing, bro. And that's how I started to meet the people that we know in our sectors, you know. And who is? Oh, yo, get up here, bro. Let me get Keels up here. Oh, he's up here already. Yeah, get my nigga up here, bro. What's up, Keels?
Word, man. I'm like, yo, man, what's going on, man? What's going on with the three people I like, man? What's going on with the chat? Salute to the playback. What's good with y'all?
What up?
Good,
What up?
good, man. It's great to hear from you, buddy. You know how me and you
Yeah,
go.
man. Man. I just got off the plantation, man. So I was just scrolling because when I'm at work, I don't be on YouTube or nothing. Yo, when I'm at work, I just be focused trying to get that bullshit done. But see my favorite people up here on the panel. Yo, what's going on, Brownie? Oh, Brownie must be busy. Feel me? Yeah. What y'all doing, man? Y'all talking about the purge?
Yeah,
I
we
mean, I
just
was talking
started.
about it a
Yeah.
little bit, and we kind of bouncing back and forth between that and free agency with the NBA. But
Hey, Keo.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
There you
no,
go.
it's
What's
just
See,
good with you, Brownie?
it's just folks got smoke and shit, but people really don't want to hash shit out, on
Nah,
the
you're
ground. So, and I get it.
right.
I think it's a combination of, that, yeah, as that shit grew, people kind of promoted it as something that it's not necessarily, but also,
Mm-hmm.
you know a lot of this beef is not real beef. Like, people don't really have real smoke with
Nah,
each other.
man. That shit
So
ain't no real
now
smoke.
people don't want to confront each other because it'll their beef might end, and a lot of folks, that's the
Oh,
only
of
way they
course. Nobody don't want that shit
is
to end
by,
like Vegas.
yeah, it's by putting each other's names in each other's titles. So
Oh yeah, nah. I don't want to get nobody no shine like that, yo. Like certain beef I be seeing, and I don't want to say nobody name, so I be like, man, sometimes yo, that shit be manufactured, yo. You know what I mean? That shit ain't genuine. Like my smoke, like I really like had drama with old boy. Like I was fed up. I was like, nah, yo, that's like I'll never do no shit like that. Nobody in these spaces. And then right, I had to spin back the block. I'm like, yo, that nigga that video
no, I mean,
that
that
nigga
that was real though. Like,
that
that
was
was real.
real, my
That
nigga.
was the first one, because you squatted all night, and I might have to clip some of that, but now you squatted all night. You had went at it with a bunch of people,
That's a
and
fact.
then the next morning, you know, you went at it with some more people, and then the person who you was up there for,
Yeah, like
came
I
up
had to
there, and then
right.
somebody that person had issues with came up there. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, damn, yo, you know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
had drama
And
with a whole line, yo. That shit was
that
crazy.
was kind of one of the things that, like, really just shared it out, and
Yeah.
everybody made sure they came through for that when it was like Grinch and DS1 had finally, you know what I'm saying, like,
Hmm.
got on a panel against each other. At that point, it hadn't happened yet. You know,
Right.
it was just a lot of here. You know what I'm saying? So, but now
Yeah, a lot of hearsay.
people don't want to confront each other. It's all goofy. It's all
It is, man.
shit.
I'm like,
You know, the
where
people who
like the
want to confront
two
each other
best people?
are the people
My
that confront each other on panels every day from the other sectors. They don't give a fuck.
don't
They
yeah,
confront each other every fucking day.
that's a
But
fact. That's a
these
fact.
folks
That's a
over
fact.
here, they
I
don't
want you
they don't
guys
do
They
that
to
shit.
actually
And
understand.
pull
they
up.
making a bag.
Yeah, yeah.
Me
Why
and
they
Kill,
confronting each other?
Just like she
me,
said, they pull up. You know what I'm saying? They'll fight, shoot, all that shit.
What? That's a
me
Um,
fact.
and me and Kills, we go back. what, 6 years now, right, Vince? Me and you?
Damn, I ain't even said. I don't even keep track.
Yeah, man. I came on the
That's
scene in
crazy.
2019, but you was one of the first dudes that, me and you was real cool, man. It was always cool.
Yeah, man. Like man. I
You know,
respect you, Mace. Man, I
yeah.
respect you, man. I'd rather not come to your show if me and you got drama, and I'll never say nothing about you, yo. But these other motherfuckers could get it, man. You know what I'm saying? These other
I know,
motherfuckers
I
could
know,
get
I
it.
know, soldier.
You like me and Aunt cool. Like I don't say shit to Brownie. Like yo, she cool. Like I ain't trying to go back and forth with Brownie. Like especially like the ladies I respect in this space. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather just
Mhm.
fall back, not even come to y'all show. Y'all not gonna see me make no videos of y'all. Like you know what I'm saying? I know I got a bad rep or whatever, but I be trying to like clean that shit up.
You know you
Know what I
got that.
mean? So I be trying to like spin the block on YouTube and be like, yo, man, I apologize, yo. Cause some people remember that shit from 3, 4 years ago. I remember when you did this and you said this about me
That's because
three.
they're
Like,
crazy.
I'm like, yo, fam, yo, my bad, man. I apologize, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know it's crazy, bro. Word, word.
All right, I got a question for you, Ann. Did you see my last live I did on Saturday?
Nah, I heard about it though.
Yo, that shit
Oh,
was the
That's
classic.
that's kind of what I was asking you about, but I didn't. I figured you would just tell me.
okay. So I wanted to ask you a question on like moderation because I feel like I did a decent
Chat
job,
moderation or like panel moderation.
I'm
like
gonna let you
like
guys
panel
rock it. Go ahead.
moderation, like
Okay,
moderating, like being the moderator on my channel, like
what happened?
a mediator. Okay, JP introduced me to this lady that he knew. Uh, he then proceeded to like do like little YouTube shit with me. So I came back at him with some little YouTube shit. And then he was simulcasting. So the lady he knew in real life that used to deal with him, she popped up. Then she called his sister. It was a whole lot of tea spill. It was a whole lot of information put out. Then his other sister pulled up, and his other sister pulled
His
up,
information,
huh?
his information, not yours, right?
No, hell no,
Yeah,
not my information. It was the lady was telling what the fuck be going on, or she was telling her side of what the fuck be going on with him.
yeah.
And so then his other sister pulled up, and then the lady had said some shit about his kids. So his sister was mad because that's her family. So she was ready to fight the girl, and they was sitting, "I'll beat your ass" threats, and people were scared. And they said I let it go too far. I ain't think maybe it's the shit that I watch. I ain't think I
Nah,
let it go too far.
damn that. Nah, that's your show. You can let it go as far as you want to let it go. Nah, that's real. You let it go
So
as far as you want to let it go.
and I did, and and when I ended it, we all had a conversation in the back. Like I had a conversation with all of them in the back, make sure everybody cool or whatever. But I'm like, people was like, it was too much. The threats. And
But yeah,
they was
but they
bring up
sat
the
there
Las
and watched
Vegas
it. I'm like,
incident.
how many of
Yeah.
y'all turned away? I don't want to hear that. You know, like
They was all watching that shit.
that's what I'm like. Y'all watch it, so you let it go as far as you want. You ain't gotta apologize to them people for giving them a show that they watch. For real,
I didn't feel like I don't feel like I need to apologize.
you
But
don't.
I don't at all.
Because I'm
Um
like, if any of that violates any community guidelines, you the one that got to deal with it, not them.
well,
And if they support you, they support whatever decision you make. So if you decide, hey man, maybe I should have stopped it a little earlier, maybe I should have like set some boundaries or whatever. That's on you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's on you.
But
That's
Brownie,
what I
yo,
think.
my thing is, who dropped people? You was dropping people, bringing people up one at a time. You feel me? Like
yeah.
nobody really don't do that in these spaces. Motherfuckers let people go at each other, yo. So like that was dope. Like you let that person talk, then you would drop that person, let that other person talk. Like who does that? Like be for real.
Yeah, that's definitely some me shit.
Like yo, you was refereeing that shit better than a lot of
Man,
people who got big
if these
channels. Like
people
when you
want to show up and they want to air out their own dirty laundry or whatever, that's up to her what she's gonna allow to happen. Now, I will say this much: when you start allowing messy shit to go on at your
Yeah.
shit,
It's gonna
like
perpetuate, and I know
I'm
that
just
too.
saying, you can't, you can't keep a messy house and expect not to get dirty.
Yeah, and I know
Mm.
that too. So I know, I
This is
know.
what it is, you know,
I
or
try
let
to keep it
dirty,
balanced, but
or
that's
let
why I
people
said I had to
get
come
dirty.
back.
Yeah, like for real. So just understand what comes with that shit. Like,
Yeah, that's
Like
a
I,
fact.
well, when I first started it, it wasn't supposed to be all of that. It was supposed to just be me talking shit to JP, like, and,
Right.
and that shit was all cool until like that 3 hour mark, and that lady found my channel and clicked the link.
Yo, that shit was funny. Yo,
now you
she
said he
funny
was
as fuck.
simulcasting it, so
Oh
she
yeah,
probably, yeah.
he came up. He was simulcasting it, and she found that shit, and she found the link, and then her ass was
I
there.
think that nigga send that shit to her on the low, like
Yeah,
some
somebody
weird
sent
shit.
it to her.
Somebody
It was
send that shit to her.
But that's what's gonna happen. But then you're the host, so you let her up, and when she gets out of hand, like it's up to you to keep it or let it go. Like I said, it's a happy medium because you're live, right? So they'll tell you something. There's an old saying in just television, live television. Like if somebody wants to blow their own head off on live television, you're supposed to let them do it. Like for real. Um, nah, for real, dog. That's
well,
an
well. The
old
thing
saying, bro.
is,
Like
the
if
thing.
somebody wants to just like if you live and you got a camera and somebody about to jump off a ledge, you let them. You don't talk them out of it. It's
Well, the thing
television, bro.
is, even before like she got the link and stuff, I asked because like that's not I don't know that person, and I asked the person that knew her, and they was all for it. So I was like, all right, if you okay with it, let's go. Like,
Like I say, I would just understand what comes with it. Like that's why I try to tell folks you just watch out for JP because you let him take over your channels like that.
nah, he ain't about to take
Nah,
on my channel.
That's
trust
what
me.
I said. Cause
Them
he
extra numbers ain't worth it.
right.
You'll feel better just if you have a channel in a year.
Oh yeah, for
That,
sure.
For
Like
real.
you took the video
for
down,
sure.
Brownie. You took the videos down.
Yeah, that shit came down immediately.
And
Yo,
ain't nothing wrong with letting them up because it's gonna bring some numbers. It's just gotta be a certain
hell yeah, yo, the sweets gotta
nah,
eat.
it's just gotta be a certain some ground rules as far as how we gotta conduct it so you can't let them take your show over.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's just what I've been telling people. Just don't let man take your show over. Like get
Cause
your
he been
numbers
on.
read, whatever
Right.
you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But he still got to respect your platform. He can't just come over there and just stank
That's
up
what
the
he did when he went over there on Night's show.
He'll do
NT.
that. He'll come over like, yo, fuck your panel, fuck your topic, fuck
Yup.
whatever you're doing. I'm gonna do what I'm doing. And you don't want that on your show. Trust me,
Yup.
because
Oh
you're gonna
no,
lose
but
control.
the only
You're
reason
gonna
I
lose
hadn't even went
control.
live because like I said I ain't been going live. Only reason I went live was the nigga was he blocked me off his channel. Then he started fucking lying and saying I was doing shit that I didn't do. And then when I was fucking live with my vertical thing, defending myself because he blocked me off his channel and was lying to his chat. This nigga gonna hop in my chat and tell me I'm attention seeking, and I told him I show him what attention seeking is.
And stupid,
And I found the motherfucking attention, and I seeked that shit out, and I found it real quick.
man.
That shit was lit, man. I watched the whole thing, Brownie. And then when you took it down, Nidus was trying to review the shit. Then he came on Nidus channel talking about that he gonna flag his channel because but that's not necessarily his content. That's
But
your content.
hey, I mean, look, whatever, man. I've been told these people. People wonder how the
I
hell I
mean, he
get
said
these
he was
clips.
gonna flag this shit on my channel.
Man,
That ain't stop
man,
me
them
from.
people,
That
man, I
ain't
don't
stop the
give a
show.
fuck, bro. That shit is fair use. I don't want to hear that shit. And
No,
them niggas think
what
they can just
JP do is he go over on my channel though, and he spill all his little guts.
I'm just saying,
And
I wouldn't have reviewed it without your permission. But had I known what the hell went on, you could have took it down if you wanted to. I still would have had it. I ain't lying to you.
yeah, you can download that shit.
Yeah, I would
Screen
have had
record that shit.
it. I would have had it. It wouldn't have mattered what the fuck you did.
Trust
But
me,
the thing
For real.
Anthony would
is,
have reviewed that.
that shit, he always like even with the Flora interviews and shit, like he says that's his content. Like I don't know what the fuck wrong with that nigga. He be like, you reviewing my content. I'm like, bitch, you was on my page. That's my shit. You see the background with the look rainbows and shit and the fairy wings and
No, I
shit.
mean, no, but see that now that's a problem right there. Like you're not gonna come to my channel. You know what I'm saying? Come to
And
my
threaten
channel,
to
call
strike my
yourself
channel with my content.
contributing to my content, and then threaten me like that.
But you
That I'm
can't
not
threaten me
going
to
to
strike my
fucking.
channel with my
That,
content. I
actually,
don't
he
give a fuck about
can.
that shit.
That's why I wouldn't let
Oh,
him
he
up there. I'm
can?
not lying to you. Yeah, he can do that. He can do that. I know somebody else that went on somebody's channel, simulcasted just like he did, and then sent the person whose channel
Oh
they
no,
simulcasted
those
from send
no.
them a strike.
The first one, he didn't simulcast it. That was mine. That was purely.
No, I'm just saying. I know somebody that did that, and it's some slimy shit. I'm talking about they simulcasted off somebody's channel, got in their feelings, and then sent them a damn copyright strike
Well, he
after
was talking.
simulcast. Yeah,
He was talking about the little interviews that I did. But the
imagine
first,
that. I come to your channel,
right, you cut in my
simulcast
channel.
it, and then send you a strike.
That's the shit he was trying to pull on Nightish for reviewing that shit.
That I'm saying, I'm
Yeah,
like,
right,
man,
right. Yo, hey, yo, Brownie.
nah,
And then,
and he can get. I mean, don't get me wrong. He can get away with some stupid shit, like some stupid shit,
but can you fight
if he
that?
really wanted.
Can you fight that, Auntie?
Yeah, and you'll probably lose if
Oh
he
shit! I don't know that.
if he used the right wording
Right.
in an email. Yeah, man,
Oh,
you're
okay.
taking it, bro. You know what I'm saying? If his voice or likeness is used in that shit whatsoever, yeah, man.
Oh shit! I ain't know that
And
part.
he used the right wording, i.e., bullying, harassment, doxing, some shit like that.
Oh,
Yeah, man. They ain't even, you know what I'm saying, they gonna take that shit down, send you a strike, and review that shit later. Like, but if he got to use the right wording in his email complaining about it. That's it. You
Yeah.
know. And you Brownie, you know how it works. How you think them channels get demonetized and taken down overnight over on
No, I'm already hit. I'm already hit.
there.
Like I'm already hit.
You know what I'm saying? So he can do that shit. But for him to
wow.
threaten you with it all willy nilly, nah, but you can't come to my channel like that. Real shit.
But what
You know
if
what I'm
you,
saying?
your
Like for real.
auntie?
You ain't
What
just gonna
if
be
you
threatening me.
reviewed?
Oh, hell no. I don't give
What
a
if
fuck
Nah,
you?
that much. So
you're
we
not
gonna
gonna
run this
come to
hoe
my
up until this
channel
shit come
threatening
down.
me, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
You're not
That's what
gonna
he
come to my
did.
channel and threaten me, bro.
But the whole thing is, yo, auntie, real quick. What if you review the content, right? But you add in your own, like you're not reviewing the whole thing, but you add in your own wordings to it or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it
You
all
can still
depends on
play with the system.
it all depends
Oh,
on
The
how you
system is
present your
automated.
damn claim or strike, man. Trust me. It all
oh,
depends on
okay.
how
I'm
you
just
present
asking. I'm just
and
asking.
also what you do with the content. Like there's certain shit that you can do to just kind of throw it off, but people can always like kind of use some weird fucked up wording and get you. You know what I'm saying? Just get you
Yeah, it's
reviewed.
an automated
And
system.
just put your ass under review, like real
Yeah,
quick.
they did that to me.
Uh-huh. Hmm. So
Yeah.
That's why I gave Nightis $20, man.
nah,
I
but
gave
you,
him
that but
$20.
You ain't give me
that's
$20,
why.
nigga.
But Brownie,
Yo,
this is why
yo,
you
I
got
don't know your
moderators. This is why you got moderators like in your chat, and this is also why you have the ability to block whatever guest you feel like you need to block. You know what I'm saying, from your StreamYard and whatever
Absolutely.
other streaming software, is because everybody don't have your best interest in mind. And I'm not saying that
Absolutely.
JP wants to take down your channel or anything. I don't think he knowingly wants to screw anybody over. I just think he's an
oh,
idiot and he thinks it's okay to just willy nilly threaten people. Like
yeah, that nigga wanna
people
bully
work
the
hard.
space.
People work hard on their channels, bro. You're not gonna be threatening me with strikes and all of that other stuff. That's
Right,
why when you came to my channel doing that, I was like, bro, really? You threatening me? I guess I'm gonna finish my review then.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And I dropped the link for him. I'm like, you can come up if you want to, but I'll be damned if you threatening me. I guess I got to strike anyway, so I'm gonna get the most out of this stream. What's up?
Yeah,
What's up?
Brownie.
I was like, but I'm
Brownie.
not just gonna stop because you gave me a threat. That
Right, right.
the hell with you, bro. Who you think you are? Like
Let me say this.
I'll just take the strike, bro. Whatever.
I
You know
know
what
how
I'm
you
saying?
give it up. I know how you give it up, man. I
No,
know how you give it up, yo.
you're not gonna threaten me in
Right.
my own chat, bro, in public, bro. Like I'm about to call a bluff, bro.
But
Yeah.
Brownie, yo, I only sent him like a $20
You don't gotta explain
super
why you send
chat.
nobody no money.
Nah, nah, yo, cause
No,
I
yo,
don't
you
got
don't
Cash
know.
App.
We ain't gotta do
You
this.
feel
We
me?
you ain't gotta do
I
all
don't
that.
got Cash App. I don't got Cash App on
Nah,
my
you
phone, yo.
kill. It's
Feel me?
alright. I'm not, bro.
Nah, yo, I just want to keep it funky though, yo,
I'll
because that's
leave
just the
your twenty
way I
dollars.
am. Nah, nah, yo. I be trying to support everybody channel if I can, you know
I
what I'm
give you
saying? But
$20,
It's
nigga.
I
What
don't
the
I
fuck,
don't I
bro?
don't I don't
I ain't
beg
yeah,
or
waiting
you
for no
support you.
already
It's
know.
20
all
from you,
good.
kills. What's
I
up?
got you. I got y'all, man. I got y'all, man. But but like on my S5 Ultra phone, it's like I can't download Cash App for some reason on this shit. But I be trying to send like Cash Apps. I mean super chats then. Cause like certain phones don't let you download Cash App.
Brownie,
I'm like, what
hold
the
up,
fuck?
Brownie. I think you got gifted a membership the other day. Cause
Whenever
I gift out like 10 memberships a month because YouTube lets you
whenever I
do that.
see skills in
Huh?
my chat, I stop my show, bring him up, and let him do what he got to do.
You already know, man. I'm gonna bring the numbers though. I got 90,000 one time though. I was popping
I
my
always
shit.
get gifted memberships.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's
Nah,
what's
keep
up.
it on. I'm just saying I got to do some more members only content.
I
I
got
was
a
like, I know I have the option to pause memberships. I ain't doing it. I just need to
Oh,
do
okay.
more members only content, you know. But I got some plans with that. I got some plans with a bunch of stuff. I
You
just
need to do like the pill shit too, part two. And I've been telling you that too.
uh,
Like the social media pills, that shit was fire.
I'm about to start up like another like 2 channels, bro.
Oh
Like for real.
damn, damn.
Like
Okay, go. Okay.
seriously, because building a channel is fun, but this is like a chitlin circuit, bro. It's pretty tough. There are
Yeah,
different there are different
right.
topics and stuff that I want to talk about, and everybody's not really into that. You know, the
right,
truth
right.
is,
That's a fact.
it doesn't really appeal to a live streaming. You know what I'm saying? Algorithm with chat box engagement, like stuff needs to be uploaded, just like Brownie said, shorts and stuff like that. So
Yeah, sports. Yeah.
the channels for that.
I'm like, how the fuck Pierce Morgan get it popping? Cause like, yo, it's doggy over there on Pierce Morgan show. Like, I do
Uh,
go over there and watch his shit. Like,
Pierce
I be
Morgan
hearing
has
people
a history.
arguing all the time on the panel.
Pierce Morgan has a history in journalism. You know what I'm saying? So he knows.
Oh, right, 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 right,
You
right, right, right.
know what I'm saying? They got sponsors and stuff already. They just bring their show onto the internet. You know what I'm saying? He
Right.
already had shows and
I
all
want to
that.
start doing music reviews.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm about to start doing movie reviews. Movie reviews. I'm gonna start back with some other stuff too, but I know I definitely want to do movie reviews. Sports
Yeah,
topic Mace is doing
that'd
tonight,
be
talking about
popping.
the free agency business aspect of stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
there's a bunch of stuff that I know I want to do.
I just be busy as hell. I be working 6 days a week.
Right, right.
You know, and I'm like, I can't sit in that algorithm and talk about the same shit every day. I can't. I'd rather just not even be on it. Like, for real. Than to force myself to have to talk about the same shit.
Right.
I do. I got a topic that I actually want to talk about. You want it? And
What is it?
it's about how AI gonna fuck up the internet.
I
Yeah.
agree with you, sweetie.
Or you can start like, cause you already see they using AI and replacing regular people influencers with AI influencers.
Yeah, yo, I seen that this morning. Brody, I seen that this morning. Old boy was like, "Yo, man, I'm gonna get my lawyers. Know what I mean? I don't want nobody to be using my likeness." And like, yo,
They got an AI. You know that lady Erica Kane off of TikTok. They
nah,
got
I
an
don't know
AI
her
version of her. They got an AI version of Cooking with Kaya. Her name Cooking
for
with
real.
Maya. Yes.
Did you hear the AI like Nas voice going at Jim Jones?
No, I ain't hear that.
They got a diss track with Nas going at Jim Jones. I'm like, yo, ain't no way Nas ain't put out no diss track though. Crazy. Yup, you right though. You right, Brownie. You right. I'm like, ain't no way, yo, because everybody in the comic section, like, yo, Nas ain't put out nothing. Like, big Nas fans. Everybody in the comic section, like, yo, nigga, that's AI. That's AI.
I don't support AI content.
I ain't gonna
So
lie.
They
Some of
got
them,
AI with
those,
Anton. Anton got AI too.
those AI movie recaps are pretty cool. I like those. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you watch a whole movie in like 15 minutes. I'm like,
Wow. That's crazy.
bro,
15
they all
minutes, a
over
whole
you.
a whole 3 hour
Yeah,
movie
yeah,
turned into 15
I'm the
minutes.
only person. I'm the only person to be watching them damn AI movie recaps
Nah,
on
I don't do
YouTube.
nah. Yeah, you got shit. I never knew. I ain't going
Yeah,
front. I ain't gonna lie.
it's
I'm
like
new
all
to AI. Like I'm new to AI, but I know
15, 20 minutes.
Kimmy
Man.
Kimmy hit the AI though. Kimmy, her ass hit to this shit. Because
nah, as soon as
because
I click on the video and I hear that little fake ass voice, hell nah.
hmm
I clicked off that shit so quick. I don't want to like. It's just off the premise. Like I said, like that's a topic to me because I feel it. Like AI
right,
about to fuck up the internet. Like I can't support this shit. Like I can't get into
right.
the click view or fucking
Nah,
watch hour.
I feel you, but it's still social media, right?
It
So
is,
like there's always
but
going to
I'd
be a
rather support
social
people.
aspect. No, there's always going to be a social aspect to it. So just like you said, you rather support people. You know, people like there's still a social aspect that like a computer can't duplicate. At least not
Oh,
yet. You
right,
know.
right, right, right.
They
So
even got like YN AIs that's talking about how they be going on drills and shit.
What?
Yes.
Yo, I'm like so late to the party. I ain't going front. I'm late to the party.
They
I'm always
got, you
late
know
to the
how black,
party,
you know
man.
that little black women luxury soft life shit. They got that shit with AI. The girl was
Damn.
talking about how she was walking up through the mall and she was in a Chanel store, and the lady was acting like she couldn't buy nothing and she bought out the Chanel store and she AI. She ain't buy shit.
I think I seen that on Facebook somewhere though. Word.
Y'all gonna be arguing with bots soon.
I'm still
Arguing with
bugging out.
bots.
I'm still
The
bugging out how
fuck?
you let this nigga right here fuck up your day, Brownie.
Ain't nobody fuck up my day. I had a great day.
Nay, I need a bonnet.
I made money. I popped back
Still
on
got a lot
YouTube and
of
had 125 people in the chat after I ain't been gone for 6 weeks. I made me some cash apps that I ain't even need for real. I'm good.
Like, man, hell nah, man. No excuse. Nah, but that's it. He wants folks to go off on him. That's his thing. It's his
And yeah,
street.
and I ain't have to do that either.
No.
You can't even get that out of me. I don't argue with niggas. But I feel like with all that with the AI shit and how it's coming and how it's getting so quick, even like news and politics, this shit about to go crazy in like the next couple years.
Yeah, I mean, I
And
know
they
some
trying
of
to get
the.
that they trying to keep AI unregulated too.
I mean, it's funny. All you gotta do, you should just have to put up your disclaimers and shit. You know, like this is satire, whatever. It's not true. There's people using AI to fabricate a lot of shit.
Well, they
You know?
said the internet going. It's a theory that the internet gonna be dead soon because of all of that shit. Like
Well,
it's gonna reach a peak where it's more fake engagement and interaction and content than actual like real engagement and
yeah, but that
content.
wouldn't kill the internet. That
They
wouldn't kill
said
the
they
internet.
say it's gonna kill the internet because they say people gonna turn away from it. Like
And if fake shit was gonna kill the internet, it would have been killed the internet. People have a dependency on this shit now.
I mean,
It,
yeah,
it,
but when fake shit is AI, like how they be doing like how I guess even with skits and stuff, it's still an element of a person. It's still people. Um, and when you get to the point where most of the content that's being produced is cartoons, it's high definition cartoons. and not actually people, then I think they said it's like a theory that it's gonna change the dynamics of things because everything's gonna be curated and manicured, and it's not going to be the same.
Hey,
Like you gonna
I
be in the
think
chat arguing with
people are
AI,
just
like
getting dumber, so they're gonna be all for it. Like, hey, I'll never underestimate the stupidity of people.
Yeah.
I don't see them going away from something just because it's stupid.
I done took a whole 2 mile walk while I was
Motherfuckers
on the
argue
phone with
with them
y'all.
themselves out here in the world, man.
Nah,
Motherfuckers argue with themselves,
they're just
man.
gonna make AI friends and girlfriends and boyfriends
That
Yeah,
and
too.
yeah.
marry
You saw
themselves
the
We
nigga
talked
that
and
about that
moved
though.
in the house and living with his baby mama and he proposed to AI.
yeah,
Wow.
Man,
yeah.
Wow.
he would have woke up to his phone being down
That's
his
what I'm
throat.
saying. Motherfuckers don't
Man,
give a
niggas probably trying to date and niggas probably dating Chat GPT right now,
They
man. Like
all
I know
they're
yeah.
you.
proposing to Chat GPT.
You know what I'm
And
saying? Like I be thinking outside the box, you know what I'm talking
wait
about?
until the dolls come equipped, retrofitted with all of that stuff in it already. The dolls,
Mm,
you know, the dolls and the
wow.
toys and the battery operated toys.
Yeah. Then they got
It'll have
The Tesla
it'll
or
have AI,
the
Chat
Tesla dolls, right?
GPT. It'll talk to you nice, all of that. People
Yep.
gonna
Niggas love that shit. Niggas love a
look
nice
messed up.
voice.
Man, look, women and dudes about to turn into shit. Man, people
It's
have to
Man,
even
wake
niggas,
women
up
doing
on this
that. Like
shit.
all these lonely ass people that can't figure out how to have
bro.
social skills. They
Yeah.
can sit there and talk to AI.
Yeah,
AI all day. AI making humming noises, you know what I'm saying? Like the red rose, you know what I'm talking about?
Or did you see the people that were talking about how AI was awakening them and how it's turning into a cult low key?
I hope these people are firing
What?
off
I ain't
fireworks
hear that.
Man,
and
Yo,
not
it's crazy,
pistols
yo.
right
Where
now.
you be at, Brownie? What
I be
sites you
over.
be
I be
on?
watching a lot of tech
Oh,
commentaries and stuff like
okay.
that.
Okay.
Look, the shit that I heard with AI, and this was a company I was working for like 2, 3 years ago. Um, man, Google had some shit. It was like a virtual appointment scheduler answering service, right?
What?
That shit will call, like it'll call and book your appointments at the doctor's office and shit for you.
Get
And the
the fuck out.
person and real shit is listen, it's just like a real person. That shit jokes and all that shit, bro. And it's straight up AI.
But I think when we get like the debit cards or like you know how your phone because you know if you get Spectrum, your house still gotta have a phone or whatever. And I think like some of them calls be like AI. It don't really be a real person. Like when
Man,
you want to talk to customer
not a lot.
service,
Yeah,
that
not a,
don't
a
be a
lot.
real person.
Well, no, a lot of folks are getting fired for that shit now. But this shit that I heard,
Oh,
this shit will really like you can book reservations, you can book a doctor's appointment. It does all of that shit for you. It will call and book that shit, and a motherfucker will think they talking to a real person.
wow.
You know,
This shit is like iRobot and all that other shit that we watched. All the
damn an
movies.
answering service like that shit will call and book shit for you. You know,
So like flights and all that shit.
all of that, everything,
Yeah,
What
all
the
that.
yo?
everything,
We in the future.
and real shit.
I mean, you can damn near do that shit with your phone now. You can say,
Yeah,
"Hey Siri, can you text so and so?" Matter of fact, that's what I do at work with my email. I don't
You
even type an email
do?
at work.
nah,
I
what I'm
type a
saying is,
general
yeah,
statement.
it'll call and the AI will talk to whoever and schedule your shit for you. Like you literally have a
Wow.
conversation with that
Man,
motherfucker
AI
for you.
literally read the email and give me an
Uh huh.
automated response that I just gotta
Yeah,
look over to make sure that shit right and send it.
Wow.
yeah, that's
I
what I
don't
do.
even type up email. And if I have to type up an email, I can just type up like some little random ass sentences, some little
Right.
vague shit, and click elaborate.
I never use AI or whatever you use for the email shit. This is my first time hearing this shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Hell yeah, that's what
Nah,
I'm
they've
horrible at
been
writing
had that
emails.
shit. I don't like emails neither. I ignore them motherfuckers.
Wow.
I ain't gonna lie, I forward them shits to the support team. I don't fuck that, bro.
I'm
Right.
horrible with emails, but I gotta reply to them, so I just use AI.
Right. Right. Right.
I use
Right.
AI. I put
I
elaborate. You can do
reply eventually.
elaborate, formalize, or some other shit,
Yeah.
and I'll
I'm
just put like,
Damn. That's crazy.
and then
That's
half the time
crazy.
it got the response, and after it responds to so many emails, like after you type it in,
Right.
it'll give you the response without you even having to type it in. So now, like,
Wow.
it give me like 3 responses. Like, if somebody cancel their shit, it give me 3 responses that I can respond to. 3 options on how I can
Hold up,
respond
I
without
gotta
me even
ask May
having to
something. So
comment.
Aiton still hasn't signed anywhere yet.
Which guy?
Aiton.
No.
Has Westbrook signed anywhere yet?
Aiden is still out there. Who else?
Has Westbrook signed anywhere yet?
Nope.
Westbrook got a ring, don't he?
Nope.
No.
Westbrook wasn't with the Thunder show on OKC,
No, he
and
was
they
in
won the
Denver
chip.
this year.
With
He was
who?
in Denver.
Oh, damn.
He was in
Damn, I
Denver.
want that dude to get a ring, man.
Hey, Mace, what should I get to eat tonight? I'm downtown.
Say that again. I heard you say you downtown. What's
I
up?
said, what should I get for dinner?
Wow. What you should get for dinner?
Yeah, you got any restaurant recommendations?
In your city?
The last time, yeah, you remember last time you told me to go Gibson's. Gibson's was good as fuck.
Wow. I
You told me
got
to go to Gibson's, and I went to
yes.
Gibson's like a couple weeks later, and that shit was fire.
Yeah. You see all the celebrities that ever ate there through the years on the wall?
Huh?
The celebrities on the wall when you walk in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They said Damian Lillard is elated after the Bucks waived him. That's the word they use, elated.
Damn, he's faded.
Yeah, that motherfucker got paid to just not have to do shit.
Damn.
Okay,
You
Ronnie,
know what I'm saying?
hey, put the
Shit,
wall
I'm
back
like
Imagine
in.
if
J.
you're
I'm like
imagine
JP right now. Elated.
imagine
What the fuck?
imagine if your job said, "Hey, here's what's up. We're just gonna pay you for the next year of work." You know,
But you don't gotta come in. You don't gotta come in to work.
yeah. You're don't come back.
What?
That's pretty much what happened to this motherfucker.
Fuck. Damn.
Am I right, Mace?
Yep.
That's it. And he ain't got a job like you or me. This motherfucker, what the hell are you getting? About 42 million?
Damn.
Some shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. MP, he makes 62 this year.
Oh shit.
Damn. What the fuck?
Why do you think we got
That's
rid of
why
him,
he's
bro?
elated. Word. And he also had a popped Achilles, so he probably wasn't gonna play any fucking way. Okay.
That's
He
why
could
we
just
got
came
rid of
off
him, bro.
Achilles surgery. So he get to
No
just
way we're
rehab
paying him
and
$60
chill.
million for 4 years. Hell no.
Yeah. That's it, bro.
Damn, one of them signed like one of the biggest contracts right now, though.
And sit back.
Somewhere on Facebook, I don't know.
Sit
See, I
back,
don't watch sports
enjoy
like
your
that.
60 million, get well
Damn.
soon, and then at the end of the season, if you back healthy, you just sign with some team that's contending. Bam.
Right.
That's all he got to do, and sign for nothing, because you already made $60 million for doing nothing this year.
Yep. That's what they said today. Yeah.
How old is he? Yo, he young as a bitch, right?
Game is 34.
Man,
Hey,
young man.
you saw my stream the other day, Brownie, with the athletes and the snow bunnies.
Yeah, I was in and out of that stream.
All right, so check this out. Hold on. Cause I still got the thumbnail. Hold up. I got it right here. Bam. All right,
Hey,
so we got
Brownie,
some
call
of this.
Mott Street.
All right, so old boy, you want to give me the big screen, Mace?
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Give me a second.
So
Brownie,
old
you
boy
should
with the
try
black
Mott
do
Street.
rag, right? Matt, yeah. Old boy with the black do rag on here and his snow bunny. This dude just got the largest damn extension in history. 4 years, $285 million.
I know. I seen that. I seen that on Facebook.
Guaranteed. Him and his snow bunny.
He'll be making
Hey,
That's crazy.
$71.5 million the next 4 years.
yeah,
That
yeah.
nigga
So
better get a claw. That nigga better get a claw, something like an iron claw, something like nigga. Don't leave her, nigga. She gonna rape you. I mean, my bad. Like nigga, she gonna get you for that dough.
4 years. Hey, that's the bag. I don't want to hear nothing about nothing.
She better not
Bitch
leave
talking
nothing.
about they chasing the bag. Hit my cash app. Becky over here got a husband that's gonna get $71 million a year to play
Damn,
basketball.
damn.
Until
What's his position though? Like
2030.
he your power forward, son? Ain't what?
And he's the best player on the best team. That's his position. Okay, that's it. That's his position. You're the
Hey,
That's
best
Brownie,
player
try
crazy,
on the
man.
best team.
Try Mott Street. Go over there and get
I
something to eat.
know I seen that shit on my Facebook, but I didn't know who the fuck he was though. Yo, 'cause I
Okay.
just be scrolling.
So now we saw that 4 years, $285 million, supermax
Man,
extension. That's what happens when you get your man. You don't get him off the block. You don't get a hood nigga. You get you a prep. You get you
there
a
you go
prep
with y'all
school.
hating on
Hold up,
Pookie,
hold
man.
up. You
Leave
get yourself
Pookie
a
alone.
prep. Listen, you get yourself a prep school Canadian cornball that went to the University of
That's a
Kentucky.
fact.
Okay, and you
Hey,
knock on his dorm room door at damn 2:30 in the morning with no damn drawers on.
Auntie, did
That's
you hear
Brittany
what
Renner. I
Mace
think that's what
said?
she did.
Did you hear what Mace the rapper said a couple months ago about who Sterling Shannon Sharp should have been messing with instead of the white chick?
Who we should have messed with?
He said he should have been messing with a project hoe. I said no. I said, hey,
Yeah,
I said, hey, hold
he
up.
would have
But
saved about 25, 30 million.
you know what
Hell
Sharp should
yeah.
have did seriously? He should have met. He should have. I'm gonna clean it up for Brownie. He should have messed with one of these office chicks, bro. Cause she would have kept
Office chick, you
it.
said?
Nah,
Office?
he did that already. Remember that got covered up in 2012. He did that with the other Caucasian chick and
No,
ended
I'm
up
talking
paying for
about
her divorce.
get him a young black chick to
Yeah, but
get
he's
down
not
with.
gonna do that, Mace.
Yeah, I know he
Not
likes his
gonna do that.
nobody.
That's what I'm saying. He did that with the white chick, and then he ended up having to pay for her divorce, ruin that chick marriage,
Mm.
and then he got a restraining order filed against him. And like I don't know,
That's
she said
crazy,
he
man.
threatened her to get it dropped or something like that. But
I just don't see the
Wait,
growth,
who
bro.
y'all talking about?
Shannon
Shannon
Sharp,
Sharp?
Hey, but Brownie, before I
yeah, they
let
don't want to bring that up, but yeah,
before I
that's
let
another
Auntie
chick with a
continue,
civil suit on her.
try the restaurant on Mott Street. That's what it's called, downtown Chicago. So she's back on me every time I try to talk. Anyway, go ahead, Auntie. You keep talking about Sharp.
Nah, Sharp is an idiot.
Yeah, I
Man,
He's
know.
that
just
nigga should have
stupid,
got a thick chick from Home Depot, man. Them chicks be bad, son. I used to work at
man.
Home Depot. Them
That nigga
chicks, yo,
need to
all them chicks got the fatty and look good, man.
man,
Man,
that
look,
nigga need to keep it in his
Home Depot,
motherfucking
man.
pants if he want to save his money or marry you a chick, nigga. You damn near 60 years old. Can't be smutting out no 19-year-old
Man,
man.
that nigga ain't the average 60 years old, man. That
That's
nigga
the
work the
lucky
fuck
The,
years.
out. That nigga
He
work
got
out,
hip
man.
Brownie,
replacements,
try
knee
Mott
That nigga
Street.
the,
work
replacements.
out.
the hell he had. That shit don't mean a damn thing,
That
man. You
nigga,
see the
that
way this
nigga
nigga
bench
getting banged?
pressing
Man,
300.
this nigga getting banged for 50 million, yo. Right. You know what I'm
Did
saying?
he give it to her yet, or he still fighting it in court, right?
Oh yeah.
There
Hey,
you go.
they got those little shot. They got that same shot. I'm about to watch the Heart thing because that's supposed to be like in Chicago,
That
right?
is
The
beautiful.
Ironheart.
Downtown Chicago.
Yeah. They
It's
Try
this
got
guy
they
Mott
got
right
Street,
here.
baby. There you go. Yeah, try Mott Street. Yeah, go there to eat. Mott Street.
Oh, damn, that shit look beautiful, man.
My
Damn,
It's
on,
brownie.
Chicago,
on.
beautiful
from
as
my
fuck.
dad's
She
side.
clearly on Central Time because it's still daylight
Yeah.
out.
You'll be like, yep. And it's
You take a boat ride in
9:30
that
out
water,
there.
brownie. You know what I'm saying? You need to do a boat ride, yo. That water look clear as hell.
Yeah, it got E. coli in it right now. So, no.
I was saying,
Yeah, man. I need to call. I need to pop out, man. You need to go on a boat ride.
I don't
They
eat
call
that
it
no anyway.
Miami.
Try
Cheyenne.
Mott Street.
We need to go on a Cheyenne.
Got to
Yeah.
go to
Nah,
Miami.
I ain't fucking around out there in the wintertime, man. It's cold. I'd
Yeah,
rather
it's
Yeah,
stay.
not
yo, but
Miami in the
yo, the
wintertime. It's
renter
in
type right
Chicago.
now, that shit look like China right now, yo.
Nah,
The fucking landscape.
nah, it's not too far off of
That shit
Miami
look
by
beautiful
California.
downtown. Yo, downtown Chicago is beautiful, bro.
Hell
Come
yeah.
on, trust me, it's just like Miami, just like New York City.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, New York, yeah.
But
It got
Auntie,
more,
but
you gotta
probably
admit,
a
are
little
you
bit
know,
more greenery than New York.
hey Brandon,
Right,
you know New
yeah,
York?
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I'll
nah,
give you that.
New York is all concrete.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, when you like, I don't walk all the way through downtown. At this point, I'm trying to get my
You ain't
steps in.
tired?
I'm trying to get my steps in so I can lose weight.
Oh, okay.
So
right,
yeah,
Hey,
when you
right,
by
right, right, right,
downtown,
right.
hey Brandon,
I'm.
I'm
Brandon,
about to stack this bread and I'm
Wait, hold
coming to
on.
Chicago.
What you say,
try,
Mace?
Uh-oh,
try
Brownie got a
Mott Street
stalk or
restaurant in downtown Chicago. You will.
Which restaurant?
Mott Street, Mott Street.
All right, let me see where that's at.
All right, baby. I was gonna say, New York. I was
Yo,
telling you guys with the
them
hockey
high
show
rises
today.
look beautiful, yo.
Hey, I was telling you guys this morning when I was doing the hockey show, and I was telling them that in New York now, bro, you can just look the wrong way, you're getting popped in the head, bro. Right, 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 Kills, right, Auntie?
Nah, we ain't doing that
they
downtown is
they
cool.
don't
No,
Not in
I'm
New
not
they
talking
York.
ain't do
about
that shit no
downtown. I'm
more.
talking about
You
close
good
to the
Last,
city.
downtown.
nah, I'm gonna be
Yeah, New
real,
York,
bro.
you are pretty downtown. That's it.
Last time I was in Midtown,
Uh-huh.
um, bro, that shit was like being in Las Vegas, bro.
That's a fact.
I ain't lying. That shit was
It's a
like being
lot
in Las
different
Vegas.
now, Auntie, since
Yeah, yo,
we had the
like a
immigrants come.
Coliseum was dope back in the days, man. Oh man. I only been in New York one time, but I
Really?
loved it though. Yeah, man. I've been there with a whole church crew. Church took
No
us to the
wonder why you
Coliseum.
got tired of being
I
there.
bought me a Sherlin back in the day. Sherlins
I'm
was
just saying,
popping.
it's weird. I mean, New York City is just old because downtown ain't what it used to be. Like,
Yeah,
Man,
yeah. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
I don't think none of the downtowns are like they used to be because Chicago damn sure not. Like even when I
Yeah,
moved here two
not a
years ago, and it's not the same on how it used to be.
yeah. A lot of businesses done closed down, right? Shit, a
Hell
lot of
yeah!
businesses done
After all
closed
them
down.
riots and shit.
Yeah, that's a
Auntie, did you
fact.
grow up?
That hurt throughout the nation though.
Auntie, did you grow up in New York during the time when the Deuce was popular? Both of you, Auntie?
the what?
The Deuce, 42nd Street, the Deuce.
Oh yeah, nah, yeah.
Yeah, that's when New York was popping, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sure Chicago was popping around the time when I was born in the '90s when Jordan was out
What
here and
was
them Bulls
it?
was on top.
Was it?
Chicago,
Yeah, but
not Chicago
Brandon,
especially. I
Chicago,
ain't never really hung out in Chicago like that, but I done
Brandon,
had homies from
I did.
Chicago.
I hung out Madison Avenue, like Chicago Madison Avenue. That's when
Your ass on the
because
west
my
side.
stepfather, yeah, yo, because my stepfather from Chicago, but he was born and raised in like Mississippi and shit, and he used to take me up there in the 90s, yo, like yo, females own hair salons coming outside and fucking brand new whips, Corvettes, Benzes, Jaguars, all types of shit, bro. Swear to God, I never
He
seen no
do
shit
make a
like that
lot
in
of
my
money.
life.
Hughes, he
Like
do
to
make a
take
lot of money in
bring
the
your ass to Miami.
beauty business.
Yeah,
My dad
Miami
used to
like
have
that.
us. I was a little kid, like I was small as hell. My dad used to have me out on the block with him all night.
Right. See,
There you go.
you see what I'm talking about? Fam, I was up there as a kid in Chicago, right? So when I went, yo, so I left with my stepfather, his peoples and shit. Know what I'm saying? These niggas was young as hell drinking more wet. I didn't even know what the fuck more wet was. And this is the time when Don't Be a Menace by Drink a Juice in the Hood first came out. Like that's the first time I seen that shit was in Chicago. So you know I'm old as hell. I ain't know shit about shit. I ain't know shit about Mo Wet. These niggas was drinking Mo Wet back then.
So Mace, I looked up that restaurant, Mott Street. I ain't gonna make it over there today, but I work over in that area, so I'll definitely go there later this week.
There you go.
I
Shit,
work
Shorty
all
came.
over the city.
Oh, okay. So what do you think about Cleveland's moves, Mace?
What did Cleveland do? I didn't notice.
Cleveland traded the dude Okoro for Lonzo Ball.
I like that move for Cleveland.
Oh, Alonzo Ball, dope, though, man. I like
I
Alonzo.
like that move.
Didn't his father get like his leg
And
amputated or some shit?
hold up. They also I think they just signed Larry Nance Jr. too.
Yeah, I read that earlier. Yeah, they got Lance Jr. I skipped it because I don't look at Lance Jr.
See, Maze, hey, I'm on top of it, bro. I'm not even looking at a ticker.
That's what's
And
up,
I
yo.
see all
ANT staying on
that.
topic.
Oh, nah,
Yeah,
dog,
me
because
too, man. I have to because when I
it's been
talk up here,
NBA
I gotta
TV
be honest with
report.
people.
It's
I
been
can't be
coming in
loud.
like you're right, bro. I'm like
Yo,
Raven Dane. I didn't expect that, but I get it. I'm like, bro, how the Pacers got like quadruple fuck, Mace.
wow, I ain't even
Yo,
watching the paper.
Nah, bro,
Yo,
this
I
team has
love the
been in the
Pacers.
finals, bro, and their all-star point guard has got a popped Achilles, and you just lost your
Yeah,
all-star
yeah,
cornerstone.
that's a fact. Yo, that's a fact.
Like,
There's a
and bro,
couple of NBA players that got their Achilles messed up.
how you go from
Jason
winning
Tatum,
the
Dame
East to
Lillard.
being, bro, that's gonna knock them out of playoff contention, bro.
Yeah,
Unless they
that's
can
when the
sign
East is
somebody.
so wide open.
Like for real, bro. They're gonna be that's a playing team, bro.
And Orlando's talking like they're gonna come out and win that shit.
I mean, I don't see why not. It's open.
Yeah, it's wide open.
The Bucks still one of the youngest teams, right, in the NBA. Some shit.
Nah, they're
No.
old, man. They're old. They're on the brink of falling into oblivion again.
Wow. Okay. Because I heard that on Facebook somewhere, like the Bucks is like one of the youngest teams in the NBA. Some shit, but
Bro,
it was a
Nah,
few years
Chris,
ago.
Chris Paul signed with the Clippers.
Chris Paul,
Yup.
that must have just happened. That must have just
Nah,
happened.
I'm asking you. I'm like, because if he doesn't, he may just sign with the Bucks.
I
Because
don't
I
know
know
if he,
James Harden went to the Clippers, right?
yeah, he signed again today. Signed again.
Yeah, yeah, yo.
They,
I
they
seen
were
that
they
on
were they
Facebook.
were talking about Chris Paul might sign with the
He
Clippers
might go back.
again. They say that.
I can see that.
Um, I mean, I don't see why you don't just go to the Bucks. They kind of need you right now.
Or to the Pacers.
But it looks like the Bucks want to build a defensive team, though, bro.
Yo,
They're
they didn't win a championship.
hold up one
Go
second, because
ahead.
it looks like they're trying to mirror OKC's formula as far as how they play, and they just feel like Giannis would be the defensive anchor in the middle. You know, so you get some guy. And remember, Miles Turner was like leading the playoffs in blocks. So it looks like
Well,
they're trying to build the best defensive team in the East. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, because the Bucks ain't
they
win a
were tested.
championship almost what 50 years or
No, they
crazy.
won 4 years ago. James, they won 4 years ago.
Yeah.
But how long was that gap though? It was like mad
50
years
years.
though.
50 years. 50 years.
50
All
years,
right.
yeah. See, I be
All
knowing a
right.
little something about sports. I be know I
All
don't know a
I'm
lot.
just saying,
Don't get me
I
wrong.
see what it is that they're doing, and it looks like that's what it just looks like that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to build a defensive team.
right. NT, the Warriors have reached out to Lillard, and it looks like Mike Brown will be your next coach of the Knicks. And I think
I
that's
thought
a
that might
disaster.
happen.
I think that's a disaster
I mean,
waiting
I
to
know
happen.
they were interviewing him. I don't have a problem with that. Um,
Don't worry, you
he's
will.
I don't have a problem with Mike Brown. Um, I don't. If this was like
Mm,
maybe this was maybe like 12, 13 years ago, Mike Brown, I'd be like, nah, bro. Like all you did
mm.
was go with LeBron. He's got a lot of
Brown's still
experience
with
now.
us.
He's been the Lakers
Yeah,
coach. He's
he's
been on
still
the
with us.
sidelines in Golden State. He turned the Sacramento Kings around.
Um,
Like he's got a resume now. So
Damn,
and he's so I
I ain't
have
hear
no
about
problem.
Sacramento Kings in a minute.
No, I'm just saying that this dude has a resume, so I don't have a problem
You're
with
right,
him being
right,
the
right,
next
right.
coach. You know,
I'm gonna
I
leave
would have had
Mike
a
Brown
problem
alone.
if you do fire a decent coach for a guy that hasn't proven himself. You
I
know,
Mm.
think
so
I think the Memphis coach is a good coach. I don't know why he's not been hired already.
I mean, he wouldn't have been good for New York. Like Mike Brown actually fits perfectly because he knows how to coach stars. He knows how to coach in big markets. He knows how to coach in small markets. Like he's a pretty good coach. He's been around winning systems. You know what I'm saying? He was on the staff for the Warriors 2 or 3 championships. So
Mm.
like it's all good, bro. I know he was definitely on the damn on the one with Durant on it. And I think he was on the one before that too. So it's
What's
all
going
good.
on with Durant right now?
He's with Houston now. Got traded last week.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like I say, I'm not. I already know we're limited with what we can do with our roster. We can just kind of hope maybe one of these owners get cheaper than a motherfucker, bro, and decide to waive one of these all NBA players because they don't want to pay them, and they just decide they want to come to New York. Like remember when Latrell Sprewell fell like right in our laps because he
Yeah,
decided
because
to
he
choke his
choked out
coach.
PJ Carlesimo.
He
Oh,
decided
yo,
to
that
choke
was my guy right there.
I'm
No
just saying, he
Diddy.
just all because he just decided to choke his coach, and he decided to choke PJ Carlesimo, and the Warriors
Yeah,
dropped him, dog. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Dropped him, and he just signed with the damn Knicks, and then we went to the finals. Like
Yeah.
word. That's the last time the Knicks were in the finals. Like sometimes you just get lucky, bro.
Why them two dudes was my favorite players though? Like Speedwell and Ron Artest, yo.
I'm
I like
like,
that nigga antic.
I'm like,
Ron
bro.
Artest was
Sometimes,
different.
sometimes gifts just come out the sky, bro.
Uh-huh.
Like
No, no.
but I don't know. I think they need to investigate the Milwaukee Bucks for tampering, bro. Because I
Mm.
don't see how the hell you just get this is your arch rival right here, bro. The Indiana Pacers. Those teams do not like each other. How do you get the cornerstone that been with them his whole career in one day of free agency, bro?
According to the story, the
And
Pacers lowball Turner. That's why Turner went to Milwaukee.
bro, it just seems like such a slime ball move.
I'm not arguing about it.
He must have been pissed.
And I say it again, Anthony, and I said this to you about 2 hours ago. Indiana saw what he did in the finals, and they decided we're not going to pay.
I mean, well, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm like, if anybody, bro, this dude, people have been trying to pry that man away for years. That man could, when everybody was forcing their way out, he could have forced his way out of there at any given time, bro, for X amount of years. Um,
Because, yeah, you're right. You're
they were
right.
supposed to pay that man. I'm like, had a bad finals. I'm like, whatever, y'all ain't win the finals. Like that is what it is. Y'all didn't win. It sucks, but he still led the finals in block shots. So what else do you want? I mean, he led the playoffs in block shots.
Yeah.
I think he was the leading shot blocker in like every series he was in, except for the finals. That might have been Chet, but dude was
Yeah.
straight. So I'm just saying, Miles Turner, all on the open market. I'm not gonna tell billionaires how to spend their money, but
Of course.
Indiana, you you're the Indiana Pacers. At the end of the day, it really don't even matter that you just went to the finals. You're still the Indiana Pacers. You guys don't attract free agents. Never did.
I
So
don't know what they're going to do with a big in Indiana now that they let Miles Turner walk.
nah, I mean, and your star point guard is on the shelf. Is on the shelf for 9 months, 10 months. That's it.
Very, very
Say
smart.
hello to the say hello to the lottery.
It's good
That's what you
that
do. You say
Indiana
hello to
traded
the
for their
lottery.
pick. It's a good thing they traded for their pick back during the finals. Because, like you said, Anthony, they knew he was hurt.
Mhm.
Say goodnight to Brownie.
Peace out, Brownie.
Peace out, love.
Peace, Brownie.
Love you. That was very nice. Last time she was up here, she thanked me, you, and T for believing in her. She told me that when she was up here last time.
That's what's up.
And I told her that,
Like I say, it takes a certain type of person to survive in these spaces. So
yeah,
Yeah, man.
if you can survive in like a
Shit.
channel, a channel blossoms out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? You're that's a milestone in itself.
I'm very, very proud of her.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Me,
a
you,
fact.
and me, you and Third Ward were there the first night for her. She was nervous,
Cause yeah, no,
so we told her
it's
that
easy,
all three of us told her to
bro,
relax. It's gonna be okay.
and it's easy for these motherfuckers to make you not want to do this shit.
Yep, that's a fact.
Like for real.
I didn't have thoughts. I didn't have thoughts leaving this whole shit the fuck alone, man. I didn't have a lot of thoughts, man. Like, what the fuck I'm doing? Fuck
No,
going
that's
on? I
when
got beef over here. I got
when
beef
you
over
realize,
here.
well,
Beef
when you realize
everywhere.
you can, that's when you're truly empowered. When you realize you can just leave this
Mm,
shit alone, if and whenever you feel like it.
right.
You don't have to deal with nothing you don't want to deal with. Just like May
Yep.
said, you know what I'm saying, you just stay in your little corner that you created for yourself. You know,
Right.
that's it,
Yeah.
bro. Like I don't have to leave. I don't have to leave the block, bro. Like if I don't
Yeah,
want to.
I don't think I'm all that. All I
For real,
do is to give you guys the updated news
for real.
every night.
I do not
Right.
have to leave the block if I don't want to, bro.
Yeah, that's all I do, bro.
You know? And a lot of folks are they're slaves to numbers, bro. So they have to.
Oh hell yeah, they
Mm.
are. And
Motherfuckers doing 6 hours, 7 hours live fucking streams.
No, I mean I do those, but I'm just saying you still gotta do what you want to do. You can't, like, you're supposed to be trying to steer the algorithm. You can't be letting the algorithm steer you.
Right.
You know, it's gonna get like that sometimes where you gotta kind of talk about certain shit and shit like that to just try to stay relevant in the algorithm, but you
I
can't
think
let.
Auntie bringing up the Diddy thing was awesome tonight. I said, go ahead, talk about it, because I'm not following it. Auntie told what was going on.
Yeah, I mean it's it's over now for the moment. It's not really over. The biggest charge they're still deliberating on, but
Oh, okay.
that's it.
Because I
Count
thought it was a plea trial or some shit. I thought that he
uh,
beat like
that nah, he hasn't beat anything. What they did was they removed some charges
right.
to to make it easier for the jury to interpret it. Like right now, when they got four charges that they've deliberated on, they're really two charges. It's just two counts of each. So it's four chart, like,
Oh,
count there counts 2, 3, 4, and 5. So
right. Right.
two of there are two counts of trafficking, ex trafficking, and another two counts of transportation to commit, you
There
know,
you go.
ex work. So you know what I'm saying? What they and so imagine that they just remove some other charges, so it wouldn't have been like 4 or 5 counts of the same shit.
Right.
Like
Oh, okay.
they removed the
Okay.
arson, they removed some other stuff, so that way, just made it easier. Look,
Oh, so
just
that's why
determine.
black folks, but motherfuckers who don't know the law thinking that like he actually beat some shit. Cause I thought that
Nah,
too.
nah,
I ain't
because
gonna, I ain't gonna
it
lie.
was so much stuff for the jury that you would have had, like, not guilties, you would have had guilties, whatever.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
They're just trying to get a bunch of the same damn verdict. You know, that's it.
Right.
You know,
Right.
if you're guilty of this, you're guilty of this too, and boom, we got you on Rico. Having that, you know what I'm saying? If you beat this, you beat the Rico. Pretty much. You know? Remember, I said that in the beginning. I was like, if he can beat the trafficking, he can beat the Rico.
Huh?
You gotta beat the
Auntie did
trafficking.
say that.
I said that in the beginning. You can beat the trafficking, you can beat the Rico. Um, but they get you for any of that other stuff. Your organization is why you were able to take to do it. So that's it. It's organized. You done. And that and the since they got a verdict on 4, I don't like his chances, bro. Like that
Damn.
came
Hey,
back
let
too
me ask you a
fast, bro.
question. I want to go back to the NBA for a quick second. What do you think of
Mm.
Triple J's brand new contract? It's
He
just as
deserved
close.
it.
Yeah, it's just
He
as close
deserved it.
to SGA's.
Hmm. He
Memphis
deserved it.
decided to
He's
pay
I think
him.
he's what, three-time All-Star.
Yeah,
He's three-time All-Star. He's all NBA. He's what, 25, 26 years old,
yeah.
something like that. If that 24, 25, pay that man his money. Like I say, I don't tell billionaires how to spend their money. Break out the Brinks truck. The market says this dude's worth this. Like, and like,
Yeah,
you got to pay it to somebody, but they got to determine what they're going to do with Ja.
They already said they're
They,
not going to pay Ja.
I mean, he's already cost himself enough millions at this point. I mean, it's clear as day that they're in a rebuild. So they got rid of Bane. Um, they're not going to pay Ja. They, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Um, and also, didn't Denver just pick up Valanciunas?
Yep. And to be with his buddy Jokic. Jokic.
They are going to be nasty.
Yeah, Denver did a lot of. See, you know what the difference is? I'm going to tell you what happened. Why Mike Malone got fired and the GM. And I used to tell this to my boy, Big Money Sean. You got to spend money to get a bench. Denver tried to do it with their draft picks. It didn't work out. Malone lost his job. So did the GM lose his job, Calvin Booth. Now, look what Denver's doing. They're bringing back the guys who was on the championship team.
Bro, they gave away MPJ and a pick just to dump the money.
Yep, exactly.
Just to
And
dump the
build a
money.
bench.
I
And
love
build
it.
their bench out. That's
Like
exactly what they
and
did on it.
kills. See, the thing is, these dudes are like mega billionaires, so they don't even care. But they do care when they start to get into all of these damn other aprons and shit.
Yep, they do care. You're right.
Because in order to build a contender and a winner and just be able to stay competitive, they're gonna end up in the second, third. And so, bro, guys are just getting dumped, bro. They're like, yo, we're not paying this contract. Like, we're
Yep.
just not.
They
And
should have
that,
never gave him the contract in the first place.
like I say, I'm glad for SGA. I mean, that's the difference between SGA and Luca. This is what happens when you actually get there and get it done. When you
Hey,
don't just make all NBA, you win the damn MVP. Okay,
a lot of people thought
like you,
that I will be a Oklahoma City hater. No, I like the way Oklahoma City did their team. I wish more NBA teams would do that.
bro. Anybody tripping, the SGA got that bread.
A
Need to
lot of
go
people are
and get
tripping.
their damn. How? I'm like, you're the best player on the best team. You just delivered the gold ball. Come on.
ESPN really doesn't like that boy.
If that doesn't give you your money, what the hell does?
Yeah,
We got guys
ESPN.
getting super maxes for less.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like you got
Five
guys
months
getting
ago,
offered super maxes for less.
yeah, and
Oh,
T, exactly 5 months ago, when Dallas got rid of Doncic and didn't want to pay him $350 million, those idiots in ESPN is whining and crying. Yes, yet SGA delivered a championship. It doesn't matter how he did it, he did it. And you're hating on him
how
every
he did it. He
goddamn
was
day?
the MVP of the league and delivered a 68 win season too,
And T is not me,
and was the
bro. It's the
scoring champion.
casuals.
And
It's the
bro, what else can you do though, Mace? If that's not a
and T is
supermax
not
player, what
me,
is a
bro.
supermax player?
It's the casuals, and that's why I killed the NBA a lot, bro. Because it's the casual fans.
I'm like, I'm like, you telling me somebody else deserves more money than him, not named Jokic? Think about it.
You ain't lying, bro.
You
You're
know,
not you're not gonna get an argument from me, bro.
um,
You
for
know
real.
that. I love that kid. You're not
Like
gonna get an
results.
argument from me.
Like, I mean, did the dude gives you max results? Like, you give him max money and demands max money, you kind of gotta pay him,
I give Malika Andrews a lot of credit because she was showing Oklahoma City love. She liked the way how they handle themselves, how they carry themselves. And that's coming from a woman that doesn't really like that doesn't like brothers. And she gave Oklahoma City proper respect.
bro. It's all good.
Yeah,
They
they got
like
the
them
trophy,
now
so stop
because
hating.
Mace. No, they like them now because they're kids. They're babies. Golden State used to be babies too. Okay,
They don't like
and
them
all it
yet. Not
takes
really.
is somebody to become a diva. All right, and you can
Yeah,
easily you know what I'm saying, you can easily turn from hero to anti-hero quickly. So, it's a I mean, I mean, I think the team is cool, bro. The team is cool. You don't see a lot of cronyism. They got a pretty decent like coaching staff. Um, it's
And you
it's
love
it's it's a
Dame.
newer type team. You know what I'm saying? It's a newer type team, so they don't have ties with that old banana boat
I
NBA.
think this is a team.
Basically, Clutch Sports doesn't have their paws all in this team, so they should be fine.
Did you hear what happened with the Trailblazers, by the way?
Nah,
This is real cool. So the kid Yang, did you see how happy Rich Paul was when they drafted him at 16?
nah. Why would he be so happy? He rips
Because
him.
he's a Rich Paul client, and no one had him in
Oh,
the first round. Well, the point is, Chauncey Billups said to him, because the most of the Blazer team is Clutch Sports, believe it or not. And he told Rich Paul, "You owe us one. Maybe get us two of your good clients here." And Rich Paul said he's going to work on it. So shout out to Rich Paul and Clutch Sports. I never forget
bro,
about
I'm like, bro, you guys are looking good.
Yeah, we are, man. I tried to tell you that last time he was up here, man.
I
You don't
told you
like
that
Scoop, bro.
too. I was like, but you don't like
No,
Scoop.
no, you called the Blazers one of those teams that people pick players
Yeah,
off,
they're a junkyard.
but they're really not. They just
Look,
building it the right way. Thank you, Dame Lillard, again. I mean, bro, they kicked Aiton out in the street, bro. They gave Simons away. Come on, let's be honest. But yeah, no, don't get me wrong, bro. I'm not a Scoot hater, but what has happened out there is they're very down on him and Sharp because they're not producing the way they think the third pick in the draft and the seventh pick in the draft should be playing. But they got a good squad. I like my team a lot. I do. I think we're going to take that next leap. I think them and the Spurs, but again with the Spurs, I don't want to see another 34 win season for San Antonio. Am I right about that, Anthony?
nah, you shouldn't see another one of those.
Because if that happens again, bro,
This team should be able to win about 50 games.
yes, very
I'm gonna give
easily.
them that.
I mean, I said it 2 years ago, and everybody thought it was crazy. I said Wimbayama is the truth, bro. He can guard people from 3-point line with no problem. All you do is stand there and block the shot.
I'll agree with that.
That kid is special. And I'll go a step further. He hasn't even taken off yet. That's scary for the rest of the Western Conference, bro. He hasn't taken off yet. He hasn't put it all together yet. But he will. He will definitely put it all together. When he does, wow, wow. That's all, guys. I hope Brownie enjoys her dinner. Great to see
Yeah,
Kills.
that's a whole fact. That's a whole fact. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Kills. I keep close the guys who I started in this sector with. I don't like say F you, blah blah blah. Cause
Right,
remember,
right, right.
I'm always a chat room guy.
Oh yeah, that's a
I'm
fact.
not a guy that goes on panels. You never see me on other people's
Oh
panels.
nah, yo. I be sky watching everybody, so nah, yo, you don't do that.
Now I stay
You
here.
don't do that.
Thank you, Ty City, for teaching me that 5 years ago. He said, "Stay in your
Ha,
lane,
salute
stay
to
in your
Ty.
lane."
Salute to Ty City, man. Yeah, man.
Hey,
You know,
yo,
man. I'm in all the mess. I'm in all the mess. I'm like
yeah, you know
our
that.
little bubble. I be trying to regulate. You know what I'm saying? Especially like guys like JP, like my nigga. I was doing that shit. I was doing that dumb shit way before you, yo. But I was just doing it in a different type of fashion. Like all of that coming on panels, being disruptive, not staying on topic, trying to bully like the space or whatever. getting in conversations with people, whatever. Like, nigga, I did that way before you, bro. You ain't
Hey,
doing nothing new. All you doing is going live and showing everything you doing every day. I just don't do that. You feel me?
if you see
Like, the fuck?
your own white side, tell him I said what's up. If you ever
Nah,
get
yo, I don't fuck with that nigga. I don't
you
fuck with
don't
that
fuck with
nigga.
white side, I feel
Nah, son, that nigga did some goofy. Yo, that nigga did that dumb shit on the first purge. I know where Beast got that picture from, and that nigga sent that picture to her, son. So I don't fuck with that nigga. Fuck that nigga.
Oh, I didn't know that. And I'm not
That
gonna
nigga went to my that nigga went to my page and sent Beats that shit. I know he
the
did that
night
shit.
the
What?
night he destroyed the night he destroyed the Crimson Cure. That was some fucked up shit, bro.
Yeah, yo, that nigga. See, I don't do goofy shit like that. Like, I don't take money. Like, he was cool with Bomb Cherry, and like they was sending him cash app because he was like in a bad situation, and he took all of that money, didn't even pay them back. Like, he did mad. Like, I don't fuck with goofy niggas, bro. You
I
never
feel
seen me
you.
entertain that shit.
I feel you.
I'd rather be on my own time. I'd rather go because I got my own smoke. I'm not gonna hold nobody else coattail who doing goofy shit though. I'm not no scumbag. Like,
Yeah, I know,
he's a
man.
real scumbag, bro. Fuck that nigga.
See how long I've been out of the sector? I didn't know that.
Yeah, you know me, yo. I roll dolo to dolo. I roll dolo, bro.
It's like I said, whenever you come into my see you in my chat, I bring you up here just to say what's up to you. You know, again,
Yeah, I
man,
know that.
this.
Yeah. Just remember
I,
though, man.
I,
I roll dolo. I don't got no team. I don't like these motherfuckers. The only people I like is the ones who like Ant. Me and Ant been through our little situation, but we good. Like dudes like that, like dudes who approach me straightforward. I don't like scumbags who do shit behind the scenes. You feel me? Like, nah, bro. Like, this nigga a scumbag. Like, Jamal, yo, this dude would never hit a panel with me in life. He would never come up here and confront me man to man on nothing. Like, he
oh,
do weird shit behind the scenes, bro. I don't deal with them type of people, bro.
I feel you,
That's
man. I feel you.
that,
You know
and
me,
you know me. Like, that's not my
I,
nature.
I know
That's
you.
not my nature, bro. Me and him is like oil and water, yo. Me and him will never mix. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro.
I feel you, man.
Hell no.
I
Hell
feel
no. Never in life.
you. You know
Hell
me, I
no.
leave beef alone, man. When I hear people got beef, I just keep my mouth shut because
Yeah,
it's
I
not
know
my
that,
place
yo.
to say
You
something.
always been like that, though. Like, you always stay out the way. But I know you gotta listen to air. You know what's going on.
Yeah, yeah, I
But
hear a little bit here and there,
yeah,
but
like,
I
but
keep my
yeah,
mouth
yo,
shut.
you don't get messy. You don't get messy. There's a lot of dudes your age that want to be in the mix, though. A lot of dudes your age that definitely want to get in the mix. And like, I'd
For
be like,
sure.
yo, that's weird, though.
Yeah, man. You
Like,
guys, you guys will give me, man. You guys,
dudes 60 something, man, and still want to act like they're a YN.
hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. You guys saved my life, bro. I'm serious.
That's what's
Back
up.
in 2019, yo, I was, bro, being on a dialysis machine back then, that was year nine. That shit
Yeah.
took everything out of me, bro.
Wow. See, I ain't even know that.
Yeah, until, when I told Bernard Riley I had a rough morning, and that's when he started his show. He blew up, and I told him, I said, yo, Bernard, I don't know what I'd be without you, brother, in the chat. I said, yo, I am suffering on this machine right now, bro, and I was. And I
Yeah.
appreciate him showing me love, bro. Everybody in that
Right.
chat was back then, bro. You guys are my
Oh,
family.
hell yeah,
Everybody,
bro. You
I'm not gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to none of you. I like being around my own people.
right.
Let me just
Same
put
here.
it that way. I don't care. I don't like to go test the waters of others because others
Right.
don't like me because of my skin color. So I don't fuck with nobody else.
Yeah.
I deal with my people. I understand my people, and
Yeah.
I feel safe with my people.
Right. Right.
I
I done
don't want
told
to go
myself,
fucking
I
over
do not,
outside.
bro. I- like the farthest I go is like the Moultrie sector. I go over there, like shorty. I haven't been over there in a minute though, but I do pop out, pop in, shit like that. But far as like going to like the other sectors like that, nah. I'd rather go to like the New York sector. That's more
I
like up
don't
my
go.
speed.
over there
I
by
be in New
Ice
York.
City because
I
I'm
be in a
from New
dirty
York.
sector. I be in a dirty sector of
Shout
you
out to
too,
Nice.
bro. Be in the dirty sector where the hooligans at. You know what I'm talking about, Mace? I be where the hooligans at, man.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I hear you talking
But I
about.
only be in the chat.
You like
Like I don't
feeling the
hit nobody
ruffian dude,
panels. I don't
bro.
hit panels. I just be in the chat, yo, just listening. Like I don't hit the panels. Hell no. Like over
Nah,
there
I
is
hear you.
real though. Like you really messing with real gangsters over there. You know what I'm saying? Like
And a
real
lot of
gangsters.
people, let me tell you something. A lot of people hate New York niggas in these streets, man.
Yeah. Everywhere I go, every time they see this hat right here in my avatar, they got something slick to say. What? I can't go because you know, like the Mo3 sector is like the Texas people, or them from Texas. You know what I'm saying? And like further down south, so nah, yo, they don't like us. They definitely don't like us though. But I still be over
That's
there. I
because
don't care. I ain't going nowhere. I just made my bones over there and certain channels over there. You know, they'll set me. I made my bones. Like you ain't about to handle me any kind of way. So yeah, that's how I see it. Like you ain't about to handle
yeah,
me. I know
man.
I'm a new jack. I know I'm a new jack in certain spaces, but nah, you ain't about to handle me any kind of way though.
Yeah. You, one thing about
Uh,
you, bro, you can hold your own, bro.
yeah, man. You know,
I tell you another thing about you. When people see you around, you really you're a lightning rod to a lot of young
it be like that. It be like that, man. It ain't that. That shit come with territory, man. That shit come with being around dudes like Ant that don't back down, and being
yeah,
around dudes
yeah,
like
you are
AM
that
that don't back down. Being around Platinum, I've been around Platinum for years. Platinum not going to
yeah,
back down. Like there's a couple of dudes in these spaces that's not going to back down from you, and I love that shit. I love being around dudes like that. Like dudes who gonna stand on their shit, man, no matter what it is. Like I
hmm
crave that shit. You heard? I crave that. Like, yeah, this is the crowd I need to be around.
Nice to say
Other
what's up
like,
to both you and Auntie in the chat.
oh yeah, yo, salute, salute, salute.
What's up, nicer?
Yeah. When let me tell you when Auntie first came up here, I knew that um he was good people, bro. It took me and him a while to get to know each other, but
Oh yeah, no doubt.
I used to tell him, I used to tell Auntie, I said, what you do for, I'll say it again. I know it's like a broken record. For Auntie to bring all sectors together, that is not easy for a brother in these streets,
Hell
bro.
no.
Salute to you, Ant, bro. I'll say it
That
again,
shit
bro.
is a gift, man. That shit is a gift.
Yep, because when I used to run with James Keels and the fellas, it was warfare among
Yeah,
sectors and
off
black
top,
people, bro.
all top. Because that's me coming off of the second wave, like when AM used to be in the Coliseum. You know what I'm saying? But they
Yeah.
was intellectual brothers, but they'll still roast you. So I'm coming from off of that energy. Know what I
This is
mean? So like when the third wave came around, like South South Dakota, South South the Fantastic, yo, when that wave came around, like I
your
wasn't
bars,
really
my
like
bad, both of
I
them.
really wasn't feeling that shit. Like know what I mean? Like I'm more
Yeah.
like roasting and causing havoc.
Shout out to Ramil too.
That's
Ramil's
up.
my guy.
Yeah, yo. Shouts out to Cuda. Yo, me and Cuda spoke. Me and Cuda spoke on underrated darkness platform. So everything is Gucci between us. Me and him squashed everything. Me and him good. So I just wanted to put that in the atmosphere.
Cooler was up here back in March. He gave me 3.5 hours. Just me and him
Yeah,
talking about the old days and the spirit back in the old days,
right.
2019
Yeah,
shit.
the golden
That
era.
shit was rocking. You know what I used to like about it? And it happened to me one time. I had beef with this guy named Rollo, right?
Talking about
So
Rollo from the Passport Bros.
yeah. So I told Rollo, I said, yo, don't you dare put out there that that I like being with he, she. That's not true, bro.
Right.
When word got out that he said that shit about me, niggas were rolling up on him, bro. Talking,
That's a
yo, take that back, bro. What you said about him, bro. You don't know how this brother is, man. And I appreciate my brothers for that.
yeah, no doubt, man. That nigga Rollo a lame though. You know what I'm saying? That nigga cornball. You know what I'm saying?
Now I got nothing against Rollo, man. I got nothing against him. I just go about my business. That's what I do, bro. I do what I do. I believe I do a good job. If you don't want to hear what I gotta say, fine, which looks like it. And I think a lot of reasons why me and Kula talked about this. I just tell it like it is. If people don't like it, too bad. But you know what Kula keeps begging me to do? Take a tour around other sports channels. I can't do it because guys don't know how to
Bro,
act like me.
I'm on it all fucking day. And I'll tell you, luckily it's like this. Most other, unless they're like fan channels,
Yeah.
you don't you're not allowed to engage. That's why I'm like I have to just cut a lot of that shit off because most of the shit's biased. Some of them will give you some good
Mm-hmm.
unbiased news, but most of these takes are bullshit. They just are. Like they're bullshit.
I agree.
Like nobody can make a point without saying somebody else is trash. And it's like for the most part, most of these guys that we're actually having discussions and conversations about are pretty damn good players, bro. So you don't have to diminish them to make your point. That shit annoys me.
I agree. I think that, like I've been saying all along, man, if you're going to have a platform, especially what I do, tell the truth, bro. Don't make up stories.
I mean, a lot of these like basketball channels, I can tell you that they're just going to be Kobe Bryant shrines.
I
That,
believe
that
it.
that's annoying. I'm real as fuck, bro. That's annoying as fuck, bro. Um, and there won't be one take that they can ever make on most of those channels without saying Kobe is the greatest. And I'm like, bro, like y'all skipped over like 9 or 10 damn guys, bro. At least 7 guys before that y'all pretend like didn't even exist. I don't have to say Kobe's trash to say that you're just skipping over too many motherfuckers, bro. Good as Kobe Bryant was, Kobe Bryant was not better than Larry Bird. Sorry. Kobe was not better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kobe
No.
was better
Hell
than
no.
Magic Johnson. You know, and people get pissed when bro. They
Don't
get
say that
pissed, bro, when
bullshit.
you tell them that. How so? Make a point. How were their teams constructed? I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like,
How
come
you
on,
think they're
man.
constructed, youngin? Through the goddamn
Like,
draft. What do you think? You
you talk,
think
you
they're
you're
stable?
comparing guys that were the best players in the world for their entire careers, for 87, 70, 80% of their career to a guy that won 3 championships and wasn't even the best player on his team.
It's crazy.
Like, I mean, no disrespect to the guy, but come on, man. It's
This
tough
is
to put
why, Auntie, the
to
one
to put
thing
you
I
above like
the one
these
thing I
greats
weeded
when you
out,
weren't even the best on your team.
yeah, the one thing I weeded out of here is the delusional stuff. It is sad that you can't have sensible conversations with people. It really is, in my opinion.
Hey, and people are like, oh, but so, uh, but Kobe's got 5 rings. I'm like, yeah, and that's the only reason why I put him over like Isaiah Thomas and Olajuwon. You take away them 2 rings, the 3 rings he got with Shaq. Yes, Olajuwon and Isaiah are both above him. Yes, they are.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm like,
That's why the other night when I was talking to my man Bobby in the chat, and
maybe not Isaiah, but definitely Olajuwon.
yeah, he agreed with you, but he agreed with both of us because he saw the players I saw in the '70s. And what I was trying to say, because people love, I had to shut down the Scottie Pippen crowd a few years ago, and they didn't like it. And I brought the facts to them. Bro, those players in the '70s, I don't give a damn what Gilbert Arenas says. We saw his latest clown act killing Eddie Johnson. You know, bro, I would honestly say the best players in the NBA were in the '70s and '80s. What hurt the '90 players was Jordan and the Bulls. I mean, you never really saw the '90 guys shine because they were losing in the first round every year.
I ain't gonna lie. The greats gave Jordan Hill. Either had to see him in the finals, and you went 6 games, or you saw him all throughout the Eastern Conference Finals. So we're good. Patrick Ewing. Reggie Miller pushed him to the limit. Olajuwon got rings when he wasn't there. Barkley made it there. Drexler and them made it there. Sean Kemp, Gary Payton made it there. Magic's Lakers made it there. Like, Jordan did his thing, man. You know,
Sure did. Unfortunately for the rest of us.
Jordan even got one off on the Tim Hardaway Alonzo Mourning Heat squad.
The
You know,
Heat, yeah.
um, and I believe he got a playoff win versus Alonzo and Larry Johnson too. That Charlotte
Yep.
squad. You know what I'm saying? He beat Shaq
More
and
than
Penny's
mostly.
fucking Magic. Like, come on. I mean, bro. I'm like, yo, he beat all these guys like in the
Mm-hmm.
playoffs. So when people say, "Oh, he didn't face nobody," I'm like, what are you talking about? Like there were teams that likely would have won championships if he wasn't
These
there.
guys are retards, these youngins, bro. What the hell you mean? He didn't face nobody. He ruined
All,
Charles
all,
Barkley
all the teams that I just mentioned, bro, he went 7 games with like one of
Indiana, and the Knicks.
them, with like one of them once.
Yeah, the Knicks
So
in
I'm just saying
2000,
he beat everybody
1992,
else. Yeah,
and he went seven with Reggie Miller in 1998.
and I'm not even counting the Pistons, dog. Like I'm like it's over at that point. But I mean, it's a lot of great players that just didn't win championships. Um, because Jordan was there. So, and if
These guys better put some respect on Jordan's name. These
so
youngins. That's
at the
why
end of the
I
day,
can't take it seriously,
like I
bro.
like Kobe Bryant too, dog. But Paul Pierce got a Finals MVP. Paul Pierce got a title, and he went through Kobe to get it, bro. Like,
Yeah, Paul Pierce.
no disrespect to Kobe, but you gotta live with that, bro. You gotta hold that L, bro. For real,
Yeah, you're right.
you know.
You know,
And he know it. Kobe know it. Like whatever, you know.
like
God
today
rest his soul,
said,
but he knew it. Like that was his chance to three-peat without Shaq. He missed one, you know. So as far as dynastic teams, I know they want to get like off of the Jordan topic, but it's gonna be real tough because you're not gonna have, especially with this second apron, third apron, this collective bargaining agreement, these contracts, you're not gonna get teams to three-peat. Like,
nope.
you know what's up, bro. If you're trying to get 5, 6 rings, either you're gonna do it in 3 different decades like the Spurs. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Them days are over.
Those
Okay.
days are long
Or
over.
or you're gonna have to string 2, 3 of them shits together. 2, 3, 4 of them motherfuckers together.
I know
You
you
know what
don't
I'm saying?
like
With the way the contracts are set up and stuff now, or else you can't keep your team.
I know you don't like hockey, but how crazy was it all week in Fort Lauderdale when the Panthers were partying every night?
I wouldn't know. I wasn't out there, bro.
Like I said, Auntie doesn't care. I love Auntie.
No,
That's
I
an
wasn't out there.
N.B.A.
I've been to a Panthers game before at Bank Atlantic Center. It's cold as hell up in there, man.
Yes, you have to wear a long sleeve, a turtleneck at hockey. That's true.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
cold. But nah, I wasn't. I've been kind of in the house, bro.
Yeah, you told me you was going through some shit. I'm not even gonna get into it, but
Yeah,
I hope things are working out for you. Bro.
yeah. I mean, they're gonna have to. There was
I don't like I don't
no
like to
complaints.
see people who I care about down. You know, believe it or not, I consider you one of my favorite people. I'm dead serious. And I meant what I said earlier. You
Nah, it's
guys,
just
the YouTube
life
saved
be
my
life.
life. Bro.
Yeah, you know how it is, bro. Life be lifing, but you try not to take little things for granted because those little things can become big things.
Yeah, man.
Especially when you take them for granted. So and that's
That's
what we're
what
gonna.
every day I take it easy with my life because ain't anything out here worth either dying for, getting hurt for, or you know having beef with. And I don't get into that bullshit. I like staying in my own world, staying in my own space, and not bothering people. That's just me. That's the type of dude I am. Antigua for so is James Hughes. I'll do another 20 minutes and then I'm going to bed.
Yeah, no, I got to get up out of here too in a moment.
I always appreciate you coming by. It was good having Brownie Ellie, James Kills, Nicer in the chat. It's great having all you guys in here, man. You know, makes me feel appreciate what I do. So, you like the Clarkson move or no, Andy?
I mean, we picked them up. I'm.
You tell me.
I mean, I don't like the damn thing the Knicks got going on, bro. Like nothing.
I know
I
you
don't.
like him, but Mike Brown is the coach, bro. I don't know how long that fuse is before it's lit with him. It's always a fuse lit with that man coaching by somebody.
Like I say, I'm not fond of anything the Knicks are doing, but they really can't do anything. Just gonna have to play well. That's it, man. Go out here and win games.
And big
You know?
task at hand. I don't know where you at, but I really appreciate when the Knicks got eliminated. He was almost in tears that night. He said, Mace, I want to thank you for sticking by the Knicks, man. And I told him, at least he still got the 3-14 football Giants, and he started cracking up. So all you Knicks fans, just give it time. Get that bench, and you'll be ready to finally get to the finals. Make New York proud. Next
They're
time we
just gonna
come
have
up,
to
we're gonna
play
talk
well. That's
about
what I'm
Fat
saying. They're
Joe.
gonna have to win games because the roster on paper, bro, ain't looking good, bro. They're just gonna have to win games, bro.
Yeah. Next time we pull up, we're gonna talk about Fat Joe and Jadakiss
Yeah,
asking if he's
I'm
dating.
gonna do a review on a little bit of their interview with the and Nelly.
Crazy man.
They had an interview. I mean, Nelly tried to talk about what went down with him and the Saint Lunatics. So that was a little cool segment they had because he's getting sued by the Saint Lunatics.
Yeah, these young guys don't know the real hardcore New York rappers, man. They don't know. I don't know these kids like today. I know one thing. These rappers in the 2000s, they suck ass, bro. Except for my man Lamar, bro. I like Lamar. I'll tell you who I don't like. It's not because of who he is. I'm just talking about the music, not the dude. What's up with this guy? What's his name again? Uh, my man from Toronto. What's up with him?
Oh, Drake.
What's up with that guy, man? I heard him a couple of like it was like 2 or 3 years ago for the first time. I said, this dude sounds white.
There's something
Come
ain't right
on.
about him.
Who, Drake the rapper?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Drake, that clown. Yeah.
Man, y'all bugging. I ain't like Drake in 2010, but like the feed. Oh, come on, man. I like some of Drake. Yo, Drake got some hits, man.
What you like, Baby
I don't
Girl?
know
I heard
why
that.
y'all don't like Drake though. He sound white. What
No,
the
yeah,
fuck?
Nah.
that's why.
His
You're
mom's
right.
white. His mom's white, and
I know, but I
his
never
dad
heard
got a Jefferson mustache.
Look, I don't like the person. I don't care. The person. I don't have a problem with him, but him as the rapper. For this man to be declared the best rapper ever, you crazy, bro.
Man, that nigga music. Yo, you gotta watch like the DMX interview because DMX didn't like him at first, and then DMX was like, yo, you know what, yo, he
This
alright
song
though.
for little kids, but who you think was better, Gangstar or
Come
him?
on, come on, man. Why you want to do that to me? You know what? Come on, of course, Gangstar. What the fuck? What the hell?
There you go. That's all I need to hear. That's all I need to hear, bro.
But Gangstar don't even get put in the best top five. They always
You
put
know
Slick
why?
Rick in that part.
You know
Like
why?
Gangstar don't get his flowers in the hip hop industry.
You
Like
know why?
like when they put out that bogus ass list,
Yeah.
Gangstar ain't even on that list half of the time, bro.
You know why? Because unfortunately for Gangstar, look who came out big at the time. Biggie came out. Fucking Tupac was flowing. Then Jay Z came out. Bro,
Nah, but
none
he perceived all of them. Gangstar came out
in
like,
about 91.
yeah, yeah, you're
Him,
right.
them and Mobb Deep came out at the wrong time.
Nah, yo, but they always give Slick Rick that spot or Cool G Rap, which is understand. I like
That's
Cool
my
G Rap.
boys right there. That's my
I
boys
like
right
Cool
there. On
G
the
Rap,
bum.
dogs.
You too, man. On
My
the bum.
brother love that nigga, yo. My brother love that brother, yo. He loves some Cool G Rap, yo. You can't tell him nothing. And
I
he
do
act
too,
just
bro.
like him, though, yo. But he changed his life around. My older brother, he changed his life around. My other brother, he passed away like a month ago in a car accident.
My condolences, bro.
Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate that, yo. So
My
that's why I was
condolences.
like, kind of like, I ain't really wanting to hit no links like that. And out of all the people who told me to start coming on panels was Rue crazy ass. That nigga Rue told me to come back and hit the panel. And my first time hitting back the panels after months being off, I was on Tyler platform.
Hey, give Rude Deck my best.
Word, yo, I'm gonna
Give
definitely
him my
tell them,
best.
yo, because I be on Tyler platform. You know what I'm saying?
Tell him that Mace is still around and Mace gives him.
Right, I will. I'm gonna definitely.
That's
Hey,
my guy.
yo, guess who went live one time? Mace, freaking Dave the asshole.
Hmm.
Dave the asshole went live, and he been going for a long ass time. I said, this
He's been
dude
live.
went
He been live recently.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah,
Like
he's
2
been.
weeks
Yeah.
ago, he
Yep,
was
that's
talking
when I
about
saw him.
Trump.
Yeah, I was passing through and I saw him. I went in his chat and I was listening to
Yeah,
a
he
couple
went
of things.
live,
And I
bro.
gave that asshole. Yeah, he's back. Yeah, yeah. What's up, Nicer?
Hey Mace, hey Aunt,
How
hey
you doing?
James. I'm sorry to
What's
hear
going
What's
about
on?
your
good with
brother.
y'all? How you doing, nicer?
Baby?
I'm good. I'm
Oh
good. How you
man,
guys?
That's
crazy
what's
ass.
up. That's what's up.
Yeah, we up in here. Shout out to Mace.
That's
Thank
a
you,
fact.
man. Appreciate it. Damn, Dave the asshole. Yeah, he was on 2 weeks ago. I was in that chat room for about.
Yeah, man. But I had to go to bed, man, because I had to go to work in
Yeah,
the
I
morning.
went to bed too, man. I couldn't take it.
Yo, son, I might have to watch that live stream, man.
Yeah,
Like skim
you're
through it.
talking about David Johnson?
Yeah, David
Yeah,
Johnson.
Okay. Yeah, I ain't
yeah.
seen him around in a minute.
And he was on 2 weeks ago,
Right.
and
Yup, 2 weeks ago.
he was lit too, bro.
He was popping in there. He was popping his shit.
Yeah, he was. He was that shit.
It wouldn't be right if he don't. Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah.
Them the good old days, man.
Yep. That's
Them
what
the
it is.
golden era of YouTube, man.
Yep.
I
That's
remember
why.
when him and Auntie went at it. Yo, that shit was funny, son. I don't
Oh,
care
did
what
they?
y'all.
I missed that one.
That
Really?
shit was funny, son. I don't care, son. I
I
was
tell
there
you,
for the whole shit.
Chris Nice
He
is
was
the
like, man,
actual.
stop cutting me off, man. Stop cutting me off.
I'll say this
Yo, they're
now.
the best years of YouTube, I'm
Yes, it
trying to
was,
tell you.
bro. 2019. I heard 2018 and 17 was
Yeah,
insane.
2018.
I heard it was insane, bro.
Man, it was crazy.
But let me say this to Nicer real quick. From day from day one when he was selling uh, fragrances, um, Kevin Samuels was a big part of my life back then.
Oh, for real? Oh,
I
that's
was
what's up.
right off, bro. I was in his room, me, Nicer, and Iman Perry every night, bro.
Yup.
I love
Yeah,
I did
Kevin.
before he
every
blew up.
yup.
It's
When
like
he
the
had like the
quality.
white wall, when he had the white wall.
Yep, the white
All
wall,
white.
and
He ain't have nothing.
I miss him so much. He meant so much to
Yeah, I
me.
miss him too, yo, because I did everything he said to do.
Me too.
He was like, grab some blue pants, gray pants,
Mm-hmm.
black pants. Yo, I
Mm-hmm.
never wore no blue pants before, yo. Like I bought actually some blue pants and a
Yeah.
nice like jean shirt. He was like work like 60 hours, 60 to
Yeah.
80 hours.
Yep. A
Yo,
week.
that's a fact, yo. I start seeing my money increasing. He was like,
Mm-hmm.
do it even if you get two jobs. I done got two jobs. I was working holidays, weekends. Like I ain't really take no days off, yo. Then I started seeing shit increasing and shit. Know what I'm saying? He was telling niggas how to wipe their ass. He was like, you niggas don't even know how to wipe their yo. That was a funny ass line, yo.
Yeah,
And like
man.
you
Yeah,
motherfuckers don't
I
even know how
love
to wipe your ass. So he had like a whole the bath and the fuck that shit called the bath and beyond shit.
Yeah.
He
The
had the
Christmas.
sponge in
Yeah.
there
That
and
was some
shit.
nasty shit.
Nah, nigga, that shit was funny, nigga. I don't give a
Yeah, he
fuck.
told them to stick their fingers up their asses, bro. That shit was nasty.
Man, that shit was a classic. Hey yo, some of these motherfuckers still play his content to this day, dog.
Yeah, I see
That
it
shit
every
was a
day in my
classic.
algorithms. I see it
What?
every
He
day
got
now.
the album with him.
Yep, sure does.
Right now, Jim Jones got the algorithm because when he talked about Nas, now Jim Jones got the algorithm too.
Yep.
He said he better than Nas, man. Everybody went crazy, yo. As soon as when he say that, man, it's
No,
it's
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 not better
it's
than
it's,
ours,
it's
bro.
shocking. You gotta shock people, man. You gotta say
Yeah.
some wild shit.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's true. Yep.
Come on, man. Whoever thought that Jim Jones would have a conversation with Shannon Sharp, dog? Come on, man. Who would ever think that Jim Jones would be this big in Dipset? Nobody ain't expect him to make it this far in the game. I didn't. I thought Joel Santana was going to be the biggest thing ever. That's a fact.
You
I
listen
was
to
a
Anton
huge
Daniels?
Joel Santana fan.
You listen to Anton Daniels?
Who?
You? Do you listen to Anton?
Nah, man. I never been on Anton Daniels' panel. I don't got no use. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I don't like to cam up like that anyway, yo. I don't like to cam up and show. Nah.
Oh no, Anton don't.
I'd rather go on Pierce Morgan. I go on Pierce Morgan though. I like Pierce Morgan. I like that shit. Pierce Morgan let you say whatever. I see choke no joke on Pierce Morgan, brother.
Yeah, Piers Morgan, really?
Choke no joke was up there. I'm like, what the hell? Okay. Like, come on, man. I'd rather go on Pierce. Yo, man. I love Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan had a great conversation with with Raekwon. That was dope. I didn't know that he was that deep in hip hop like that. Like that was a great conversation.
I don't know, man. This
Like
guy,
like Joe Rogan know his shit, man.
I leave that alone. He actually had Raekwon on his show.
Yeah, they had like a three. Yo, that shit was 3 hours.
Look, Raekwon.
Yes, Joe Rogan. Yes.
I hope Joe knows that Wu Tang was 30 years ago.
Yeah, man. He know his
Joe
shit.
Rogan is old motherfucker too, man.
Yeah, he
They're doing their
old
last
man.
tour, by the way. Their last tour starts right about now. They're doing their last tour ever. They'll be in New York, I think, at the end of middle of August. They're going to be at Madison Square Garden and what's our place over here? Barclays Center.
Oh
They're
shit,
doing
man. I
their
never
last.
been
They're
there.
all coming
Damn.
back too. So you'll be listening to Cream and you'll be listening to Brooklyn. Oh, I forgot he passed away. God bless his soul, the ODB. God bless him. But they'll be playing their greatest hits. So
Wow.
I was a big Wu Tang fan. I think 36 Chambers is one of the greatest albums ever made.
Yeah. My best friend father passed away a long time ago. He put me onto all of that freaking music, yo. He was a biker, man. Like I thought he was the baddest
I
man
got
on the
all that
fucking
shit as that
on
shit
the
dropped.
planet.
Um, I know Raekwon's album was extremely underrated, and I'm not
Which
talking
one?
about
Some of the purple tape?
Mobilarity.
Mobilarity. Yeah. You right. I give you that. Yeah.
I liked it. I went and copped that shit, and I would bump that motherfucker to this day.
That's
You
a
know,
fact. That's a fact.
so
Damn. Damn. That's way but damn, that's a slept on album. Yo, you right though. Like I ain't even thought about that shit. Yo, you right. You right. I'm gonna get that to you. You definitely right. Everybody wanted to play all of them commercial albums and shit.
well, Wu really ain't have none of them. You know, they
Like
didn't really have none of them.
like the one
Wu
that
is
was
at the
always on
end
the
of that
red,
shit.
like Tramp, like Triumph and Ice Cream and
I mean, those were still hot tracks, but they were
yeah,
hot
like all of
tracks
them.
from, and the albums were hot. I remember I had that You God album.
Yeah, that slept on. You God slept on.
Yeah,
You
he was
know, of
very slept on.
course, Dex album.
Yeah, yo, everybody didn't really play that.
I
Like,
forget
man,
the
Effective
names
the
of
Game
that
was one
shit.
of my
I mean,
favorite from the
I
Wu,
know I,
yo.
I know I had Iron Man.
I had Iron Man. I had Iron Man, Daytona 500. Um, what's the other one with Ghostface? Daytona 500. Supreme Clientele.
Yes, well, I wasn't too fond of that one. That one kind of went like mainstream commercial. The niggas was on some
Yeah,
nigga
that's a fact, yo.
by the
I
time
give you that.
Supreme Clientele dropped.
Woo
Um,
Forever. Woo
but
Forever
it
was
was,
slept
I
on.
mean, it was Ghostface. It wasn't on the same level of Iron Man. Yeah, I would take. I mean, May said he liked 36 Chambers. I would have took Wu Forever over 36 Chambers.
For real? For real?
Yeah, that's just me.
Shit.
Yo, I gotta go back and go play Woo Forever though, cause I ain't get through the whole shit. I ain't going for it.
I gotta
I ain't
buy
going
that
for it.
shit. I gotta
And I
buy
know
all that
like
shit.
Brownie was up here. I know in the 90s, man, I was the only motherfucker that I knew in New York, and then even when I came to Florida, bumping that Chicago shit.
Oh,
Like
I
that
know.
Chicago shit heavy. I know Nicer knows what I'm talking about. I was bumping that Wild Hunter shit, that Speed Not Mobster shit, Do or Die,
Psychodrama.
Conflict,
Yeah, to or
Psycho. I
die.
was
Oh my
bumping the
god.
fuck out of that
I
shit,
used to
man. Cap
roll.
Cap One to Dawn. Like I was bumping that shit. Motherfuckers like, what's that? And I
I
was
used
like,
to
man,
roll
that's
I
Dirty
don't know if
South.
Cat one of them though. I ain't gonna lie.
oh
I used
all
to
of
roll.
them, man,
I used
Shauna,
to, I used
all them Chicago motherfuckers, man.
I used to fly
Bro,
all No Limit,
that was some
bro.
shit that was ahead of its time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and No Limit too. I was a big fan of No Limit and a big fan of Ice Cube, so I had
Oh,
all that.
And
what?
that
Hell,
was some shit.
Hell
It
yeah.
had to be the right artist when it came to that No Limit shit, because a lot of that shit was
yeah, I
garbage.
love me an
I'm
X
not
though.
gonna
I
lie
love
to you.
her, bro.
Oh,
Silk
I
the
I
haven't heard
love
Shocker
that
was
me.
shit in a
garbage,
long
bro. I
time.
couldn't listen to that
Mia
shit.
X, huh? That's been a
I
long
love her. Yo, I love New Orleans. Yo, I think New Orleans women's got some of the best voices in the world to me, yo. Like I love the
yeah,
way they talk, bro. I love that Creole mixed with that shit.
damn,
But
bro.
Yo, I love that shit, bro. Like that shit is my. See, I don't want to talk about it, yo. I'm gonna leave
Yeah,
it alone.
I hear you, bro. That's something we
I'm
can
gonna leave
keep.
it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone because it's like
Yeah,
another
honestly,
level.
that's why
bro.
this piece of garbage Diddy, man. I'm like, man, you're an idiot. Like you're just an idiot.
You
Your ass
got
could have had some of the baddest. This nigga seen some of the baddest, had
Nah,
the baddest women's in the
he
world,
he
nigga.
just ruined a
Oh yeah,
legacy,
yeah. You
in
know they
hip
about
hop.
to make laws. You know they about to make laws cater to us. Like
no,
Nah, I mean,
this shit
yeah.
gonna make laws like don't fly nobody out type shit.
I
Like
mean
they're gonna make laws even if
that's
you say
already been the
no.
law.
Yeah, but I think they're gonna make even stricter laws. Like
you see
this
what
shit about to affect a lot of shit.
you see what the
Don't
crew
think that it
does.
just stopped with Diddy though.
I
Don't
mean,
think that
You
it's
see
not
what the
supposed
crew
to.
the
I'm
does.
just
common
saying
men gonna
this
be affected, bro.
this is a problem when you got the mogul whose job is to make people into stars that tries to be a star themselves. Like this is the equivalent of getting high on your own supply.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
you're
That's a
supposed to
fact.
be
Yeah.
making stars, dog. Then this dude was just stupid, bro. Stupid.
Damn, he should have learned this shit when them kids like back in the '90s when them kids got trampled in that arena. He beat so much shit, bro. He beat a lot of shit
Yo,
back to
forget
back,
that.
back to back. Right? Come on now, right? Am I wrong?
No, you right.
That nigga been
He
under
got away
terrible.
with a lot of shit.
He ain't get a man. That nigga been under
He got
terrible
away with so much
protection
shit, bro.
since the '90s. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
New
I mean,
York 1990s was shit, bro. We'll never get that again in New York. You won't get that
you
shit in the
don't beat all
90s
the
You
in New
know,
time,
York.
like, nigga,
and
he got
ain't
Craig
nobody
Mack,
touched you. Like nobody touched you. So
bro.
Yeah,
He got Biggie on his hands. He got Craig Mack on his hands. He got Black Rob on his hands. Like, he got a lot of blood on his hands, bro. He got a lot of blood, bro. Come on,
yeah.
Craig Mack, Black Rob, Biggie. Who else passed? A lot of people don't passed around this dude. Come on, man.
Yeah.
and
Speaking of that,
everybody else just broke or different
Yeah,
or
he got
dead.
all
did you
that
did you
too.
hear, did you hear about the rumors now that Carnival Cruise Lines is putting against us black folks? It's
I mean, I
crazy.
ain't worried about it.
No, this is a topic talking about
I, I feel
again.
you. I'm not surprised.
I mean,
That's
bro.
where
I mean,
everybody gets their money from.
yeah,
That's what
man.
America's about. You come here and you get rich off of black folks. It's kind of been the way
That's a
things have
fact.
been from the
That's
beginning,
a
right?
fact. That's a fact.
Ever since
That's a
you come to America and you get rich as fuck off the backs of black folks. That's what everybody do. They've been doing it ever since before there
True.
was the
then
Declaration of
they'll talk.
Independence.
Then they'll talk shit about you. Oh, Pookie and Ray and Keisha is this,
Nah,
but
that's always
Pookie and
supposed to be.
Ray and Keisha is hitting y'all super
Nah,
chats the most though. The
it's always
common
supposed to be
folks.
the issue. You know
The
what I'm
common
saying?
folks is hitting your super chat, sending you hundreds and sending you this, but then y'all go back around and talk shit about us. I
The
don't see
slaves
no
ain't
Fortune 500 motherfuckers hitting y'all super chats like that.
Exactly.
It's the
I
regular
just said
regulars.
that, James. I
But then
just
you want to talk shit about the regular regulars.
yeah,
the
and
slaves ain't
they
slaving
also
hard enough.
they also think that they on NBC, CNN, MSNBC. They act like they're on there, and all they are is on YouTube with a
Right,
bunch of followers. That's it.
right.
No, that's
Oh,
real shit.
Pookie and Ray, man, Pookie and Ray outside making it happen. The motherfuckers who dock y'all channels, it be these weirdo niggas, man.
Yep,
Pookie and Ray outside. He ain't worrying
yep,
about you niggas.
yep.
He outside.
These guys are
No,
butthurt that, uh,
I don't
they
get
just
it, man.
butthurt. Yeah,
Blame Pookie and Ray for every damn thing. Ass niggas.
they sure do. And yet, what they don't realize is Pookie and Ray and
Man, because
Antoine, the
Pookie and
Brazilian
Ray
Negro, they
Ray,
work together.
Pookie and Ray done smutted out they crush, they
Yep,
high school crush.
sure.
So they got
Yo,
issues.
I gotta write this shit down.
And Ray
Oh,
Okay.
Ray,
real shit. We've been
Sweated out
saying
their
that.
crush. Yeah. So what happened,
yeah,
Auntie? You said they cut.
so they still hot at Pookie and Ray about that shit.
Why do you think you have
You know?
bananas there? That's one of the
Because
main
because
reasons.
because
Because of
Pookie
Pookie and Ray
smutted out Keisha, and
Yep,
these niggas
and she's
wanted
right.
Keisha. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And
That's a
now
And
whole
she,
Keisha got
fact.
and she's saying that is
Keisha
very
like
good.
Keisha's like I'll fuck you now after she's already been smutted out.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Right.
You just gotta take care of
And
Pookie
Tita,
and
don't
Ray
forget we
Ray's
have a lady
kids.
up here.
Yeah, yo,
And
the baby kids.
we do
So
have
them niggas hot at
we do
Pookie and
have
Ray, bro, because
a
he done
lady up
That's a
here.
smutted out
fact.
Keisha.
Speaking of
I'm
that,
like,
hey, hey,
I ain't tripping about it, bro. You know,
hey, hey, by the way,
I smutted out
James, how's
Keisha too.
Sheila E doing?
So
Right.
I ain't worried. I ain't trying to marry Keisha. Or maybe I
Exactly.
did, but I got away from her.
I've never got involved with Keisha, thank God.
Man, Keisha gave me a couple of her checks before though. You feel me?
James, how's
Her
Sheila
little,
E
her
doing?
little, her little, her little CNA checks.
Hey, James, how's Sheila E doing?
Hmm?
Sheila E.
Yo, I ain't seen her in a minute. I don't know how she doing. I ain't seen man. Listen, man. I love some Sheila E, man.
I
I ain't
do
seen
too.
her around in a minute.
I heard she moved to Virginia, man. She finally got out upstate.
Yeah, she is in the Virginia. Last time I seen her when she used to be up on Cooler Channel.
How
Yeah.
about this? Right? Look at this back to sports, right? Check this out. This motherfucker SGA, all right, just signed an extension for $285 million for 4 years, and he
That's
got the
crazy.
Snow Bunny Princess on his arm. That's his chick, and black chicks are hot
Of course they are,
because these
because black
That
athletes.
shit,
women, I can give you the answer why, because black women don't make the effort when they're highly educated
they want that bad.
basketball players. Instead, they want to be around Brad, Chad, and Lee Lang and Haji. That's how these
Yup.
highly educated black
Hey
women, that's
Mace,
how
it's
they
not
operate.
even just that. It's like I broke it down. You want a $71 million guaranteed ball player. You can't be at some HBCU in some black sorority. You got to be at the University of Kentucky in the middle of the motherfucking night,
Yup.
or Duke University knocking on the door with your throat clear, and your drawers off like Becky is, like for
yo, I,
real. You know what I'm
yo, I
saying?
actually been to Kentucky too.
Y'all are not trying to go like you want to go to Spelman, dog.
Yeah.
Lottery picks don't go to Morehouse.
Hey,
Damn, damn,
listen,
Auntie.
No,
But hold on.
I'm just being 100 with you.
Get out, get out, Satiti.
Lottery picks don't go to FAMU.
let me go. Let me add.
Like,
Let me add to what you're saying. I'm gonna add to it. The problem, and I always say this, is perception. When the guy is in high school and he sees Keisha, Nicole over there with Brad and Chad or with Haji, what do you expect him to think?
but Mace, they don't even go to high school with this kid. These kids are living in Canada. This is not an inner city kids game anymore.
Yeah,
This
I
is
did
a
said
rich
that. I
kids
said that
game.
the other night.
These kids
Hold
are
on.
going to wait a second.
Go ahead.
These kids are going to $20,000 a year tuition prep schools. Okay. They're not in there with Keisha because her head was in a book. They are in there with
Right.
some CEO's Snow Bunny daughter.
Yep.
You
They
understand?
will.
So you're not gonna see Bronny James with no Savannah chick because he ain't from
Right.
the hood in Akron. You're gonna see him with some snow bunny chick because he went to Sierra Canyon. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see like some shit like that. Like, come on,
And
these are
But
the
rich
bottom
kids.
line is black women from the ages of, let's say, 55
oh,
to
excuse me.
about 15, they did too much collateral damage towards black men, and you don't want to deal with that. You're aspiring to be any profession. You could be going to be a cybersecurity guy. You're not going to deal with toxic women that every 10 seconds, uh, he's calling you dusty, you no good, you're this and that.
Yeah,
That's
that's a fact.
come to that.
But
No,
mate,
these
but hold
dumbass
on.
niggas do get caught up like that. They get caught up like that with damn Mariah Mills and IG
Oh,
Thoughts and shit
oh
like
yeah,
Anthony
yeah,
Edwards
yeah.
get caught up with like stupid shit like that. But when you see these motherfuckers smiling ear to ear, claiming their chick for some reason, bro, they got a
But
snow queen, they got a Disney
yeah,
princess
a
on
good one too. But I'm gonna give you that, and I'm gonna give you that because I learned this watching the movie called Get Out. Right, I seen Get Out. I'm like, damn, Shorty know all this niggas stats. You got some chicks who been following these niggas since high school. You
Yeah.
got a lot of females who know these niggas baseball stats better
Mm-hmm.
than them.
Yep.
Football numbers, um, um, hockey numbers. You got some females who been highly follow. I'm talking about the quality women. You know what I mean? Who been following these dudes since hockey. You understand what I'm trying to
if
say?
you trying to get you a
Come on,
$71
man,
million
bro.
a year guaranteed MVP, I don't know how you gonna get that being the most educated.
And let me add to that too.
Like real shit.
Yeah, I gotta give you that.
Let me add
Like
to that what you're saying. Also, with the highly educated, the problem with them is once they get that degree or degrees, they think their panties don't stink, and they
That's
try
a
to
fact.
talk
That's a
down,
fact.
and they try to talk down to a man making $71 million a year. Are you fucking serious? And
bro, they
that's
don't
the
even get
problem
to
with
talk
black women.
to that man though. That's the thing about it. Like they're never in his vicinity. You don't even
And
get
they
to meet
never
Mhm.
this
will
guy.
be.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. You
But,
don't even get to meet this guy. The only people
I
that get to
mean,
meet him are IG thoughts that get through 2 or 3 checkpoints with like water guns that are full of tequila.
the
They got
whole
they got a gargle tequila and shit to get through 2 or 3 checkpoints. Those you know what I'm saying? By that point, those the only time they deal with them types of chicks.
hey,
Other than that,
I,
they
I can't help but laugh when I see these women complaining and whining that no men want them. Well, the reason why no men want you is all the collateral damage you did. Also, let me add this one. They've been
So
around
you,
Cookie Ray so long, these dumb women really believe that niggas don't work and make money. And
yo,
then
mate,
yeah,
I don't want to cut y'all off, right? It's like this
yeah,
beautiful white woman at my job, right?
yeah.
Yo, she know the bills, stats, and all of that. Go to the games. Yo, she should price her son with bill tickets, and like they already been there. Like that's all they do. Bills, bills, bills. Like that shit is tradition. The whole family. You know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
never, like my best friend loved like I love the Bills, whether they win or lose. But she know the team history better than most fucking men. And that shit light my eyes up. That's what I'm telling you. This
Yeah.
dude probably got somebody in his life that know his stats better than he know his stats. They follow your shit.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they live off that shit.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, no, you're
many
right
I ain't
about
talking
that.
about Keisha who know this and she wants you
No, I
because
know. I'm
you
not. No,
you
I'm not
six
talking about
seven.
Keisha.
I'm talking about a woman who know your whole history, nigga, since high
bro.
school.
What I'm
Tyrese
talking about
Halliburton
is
had like 3 or 4 of them on him, dog. You know,
yeah. What I was
so
talking about is these highly educated women that think that their ass don't stink. They act like they got the nerve
Yeah, that's a
to
fact.
talk down to these multi-million-dollar athletes. And again, they done black women done too much collateral damage, and these are young brothers.
Right, right. Yeah, yo. And they messing with these old ass women's. Like, I don't
Yeah,
get that. Like, old boy messing with that old chick from like
Anthony
Love and
Edwards,
Hip
he's
Hop.
another idiot. Anthony
Like, that
Edwards,
nigga
man. What the
crazy.
hell you doing, bro? What
I
are you
think it's
doing?
stupid, dog. But either way, hey, that I
Yeah,
keep saying everybody's like, yo, winter's coming for these chicks. No, it's not. That's exactly what they're gonna do. They just gonna get some young niggas, dog, and mommy them.
well, enjoy young
That's
Pookie
it.
and Ray Ray because
No, no, he's just gonna grow up in the relationship and leave them. But whatever.
of course
That's all it is. Just like you said, that's young Pookie. But
it's
they
basically
but they gotta take him because he ain't just gonna cuss him out. you know, like for real.
SBA boy. What a life. I heard this
I
shit
got
blew my
issues. I like
mind.
to cuss the motherfucker out, bro.
Who is the
It's my
player? Which
pleasure.
one is it Halliburton or is it SGA where they still live off coupons? So they don't spend money. It's Halliburton. White.
Yeah. I mean, and SGA, if that motherfucker ever look at a coupon again, that cheap bastard. Um, $71 million a year. I get it, Halliburton. Yeah, you might want to check you some coupons, dog. You know, from now on, save all your money because you never know, bro. It's gonna be a minute. You know,
Oh,
she's
yeah.
not ashamed.
and
She's not
now it's gonna
ashamed
be a
to
minute
admit.
before he make headlines again.
Who
Halliburton.
you talking about, yo? I had a
Halliburton
bounce
said,
real quick.
like Halliburton's wife said, we are not ashamed to eat at Denny's for breakfast every other day.
I mean, of course that fucking goofy ass cornfield living ass motherfucker is gonna enjoy eating at fucking Denny's and shit when he can eat anything. Dog. Let's keep it real, bro. His mother's a white woman, bro. Like, of course, the motherfucker's gonna. But Denny's probably tastes better than his mother's home cooking. Real shit.
Damn.
Think
I
about
don't
it.
even like Denny's.
You know,
Before
like
I get
nah.
out of here,
Don't get
Denny's
me wrong.
is
I'll
trash.
eat Denny's, but I would never choose
Hell
anything
no. Denny's
cooked
is
over
trash up
Denny's
here.
over a good meal. But let me show you something, Mace.
Mm-mm.
Look at this shit, man. Look at this shit. Yeah, I'll take Denny's over anything that Chicky Hugging
That
cooks
should be the standard,
any
not
fucking
Brittany
day.
Renner no more.
Nah,
Everybody
fuck
want
that.
to put
Hey,
Brittany Renner on the map.
Brittany will cook something. Fuck that. I already know
You
she'll
can't. I don't think Brittany could cook shit.
bullshit, bro. She was into some Muslim shit, bro. She'll have you straight.
My
You know.
nigga, that shit was a nigga. That's my nigga. I
Hey,
just seen my ex. Hold on. I just seen my ex. I'm about to give you the mic. No diddy. That shit was a trend, my nigga. We seen old girl. What was old girl on Hamp show? Old girl was faking the funk on that and at her job. Doing OnlyFans. What's her name? Lena, whatever that chick name was. Faking. I dealt with a chick like that in high school. One minute she want to wear the hijab. It's like after like 5 years ago, nigga. Matter of fact, I just recently seen my high school ex, my nigga, downtown in the whole hijab. But then next week, my nigga, she be in regular fucking clothes.
hey, I
Motherfuckers do
feel
that shit for a
this
fad,
this
nigga.
this
Fuck you
chick
talking
this
about?
chick did hey this chick did it long enough to know how to cook as a fad.
I
Real
never
quick.
seen Brittany Renner cook no damn food in the kitchen.
Of course not. You know what I'm saying? You ain't a motherfucking man
How
out there,
long do it take for you to take your shahada? I never seen her take her shahada. She
man.
ain't take no shahada.
And she was able to be with Kevin Gates for long enough. I'm sure she
Man,
knew.
I don't even think I don't know, man. What happened to his other wife was the fuck her name was, yo. She bad as a bitch, yo. Her name, the fuck her name, Lanika.
Whatever, dog. I'll let
Yo, he
Brittany Renner.
divorced his main wife though. I know
I
you
would
can have
I
like
would
five
let Brittany
wives.
Renner attempt
That
to
shit
cook
was
for
a
me,
fad, bro. That
or
shit
I'll
was
let
lasting what
one
52,
of these
52
chicks
days.
put raisins in my damn potato salad and shit. You got me fucked up. I'm not eating a goddamn thing one of these chicks cook.
The
Get me fucked
SBE
up.
niggas, the SBE niggas, shouts out to Ty City, but them niggas promoted fucking Brittany Renner type bitches. Come on, man, keep it thorough.
on
Hey,
that note, I'm
Ty
going to bed.
City and Remil promoted Brittany Renner. I said it.
On that note, I'm going to bed, baby. You guys are funny, man.
nah, yeah, he's crazy.
I want to thank
But
the great
I'm
entertainer.
Nah, nigga, I'm right.
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't care neither, nigga. And I want all the smoke.
And
Like, I
thank
don't give a
you
fuck
for
about
being
that.
You know them niggas would never say my name
Bro,
though.
nah, hey, Q,
Hundred
man.
dollars, $100. Them niggas would never say my name
We
though.
we at Maces, man. We talking about like sports and shit, bro.
happy birthday.
Man, this YouTube shit is a sport. Fuck you talking
Happy.
about?
No, this is cool. You guys talking, but I'm tired, man. Happy
Man, that
birthday.
nigga Ty know, man. That nigga Ty know, man. That I got
You
much
did
respect
one.
for him, man.
You
I done
know this.
supported Ty channel before, man. Oh man, come on, man. I'm able to talk my shit. I've been
Yeah,
knowing
but
y'all niggas for over 10 years. I'm not able to talk my shit.
no, you talk your shit. Hey, how you gonna
That
talk
nigga,
your shit? I was
y'all
right.
bugging out right now.
I know you are. I know you.
You know me. Y'all know me. And I would tell Ty, if he was right here, I would tell him the same shit I'm saying right now. And I don't got no issues. And we still gonna be cool.
Shout out to Ty City.
All right, Mace,
Yeah.
man. Hey, on that note, bro, I'm about to get me some food.
I'll
Yo,
see you
Kills,
guys.
have
I'll
a
see
good
you
night.
guys.
Peace,
Yo,
nice.
you too, Aunt. You
I
too,
love you
Nicer.
guys.
You
I
too, Mace.
appreciate you,
Yeah,
man,
you
for
too,
coming.
James.
And you guys are some of the best people I know in my life. I'm dead serious.
I appreciate that, fam.
Mm.
Yeah, man. Good
Oh,
night,
oh,
everybody.
Mace. I want to
Yeah,
get back to because you asked earlier about Sheila E. And I seen her like a few weeks ago, or maybe like a month ago, over on Aunt T's channel when he was live. So yeah, I guess she pops up every now and then. I
yeah,
asked her how
she's
she
doing
doing.
good.
She said she was doing good. So yeah.
Yeah, that's good. How's Coda doing?
Oh, Kuda's doing. He's hanging in there. I think he's live right now. I was gonna go over there and say what's up to him before I call it a night. And,
I did too.
I seen you guys up on the panel chopping it up. I had to come up and say hi.
Yeah, we had Brownie Ellie for a little bit, but she went out to dinner.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
okay. That's what's up.
Yeah, so, like I said earlier, I love all you guys from
And we
when
love
I
you
was
too.
a kid. I mean, I miss you all, but like I said to Brownie, she's good. She's learning this right now. When you start doing your own platform, you can't you gotta do you. You can't worry about what's going on around you
Right.
because that can bring you down.
Yeah. Like how we was all talking about how we used to kick it in Kevin Samuel's chat, and then when I came in, when I met you, there was like 800, 900 people in the chat when Kevin Samuels go live. So this was before he blew up, and yeah, and then I didn't see you in the chat for a long time, so I was wondering, what happened to Mace? 'Cause you just disappeared. Yeah, I didn't know that you started your own channel until I seen you again. I think it was over on Kudos. I was like, oh my God, it's Mace. Where you been? He was like, oh yeah, I'm doing my own thing. So,
Yeah,
so, I, so I've been rocking with you ever since then. So I was like, I was so happy to see you again. I swear, 'cause you're like one of my favorite people. Okay, I'd say you're my most famous favorite person that I met over um from Kevin Samuel's chat. Um, cause I really did notice. I was like, Mace ain't here anymore. And then there was like 2K in the chat, 3K, and I was like, okay, just way too many people. The
hmm
chats move way too fast. We can't kick it like we used to. So then I just stopped watching Kevin's shows after a while, man.
I know you was the one who told me he blew up, and then I went in there and I saw all those people in there. I said, nah, you right.
Yeah, it'll be like 6,000, 7,000. Soon it was 10,000 plus in the chat. I was like, oh no, this is insane. I think that's when he started making it members only. But that didn't help much either because the chat was still moving way too fast, even as members only to keep up. You know. But I'm glad he had found the success that he did. It yeah, it really saddened me when he had passed. ARC also,
I said that
because I
earlier
used to
too
see
out
him.
there. It really
I
hurt
used
me when
to,
that was passed.
yeah.
All right, Cooler's on, sweetie. I'm going to bed. You tell Cooler I said hello. He's on right now. The Wall of
I will
Life.
do that.
2025. I love you, girl. You take care of yourself, all
Love
right?
you too. You take care of yourself too. Good, get some rest. I'll see
Thank
you.
you,
Shoot.
baby.
I'll see you soon. All right.
We will love you, girl.
For
Good night
sure.
from the Oasis, everybody. The beautiful night since she said the DJ Cooler just started. What time is it over there? It's 11 o'clock at night out in Southeast Asia where DJ Cooler is. People in the chat, I love you. We'll see you tomorrow night. We will go over who won the NHL draft tomorrow. That should be a hell of a discussion. Good night from the Oasis, everybody. Thanks for coming.